get Jackal?
No, we can. She's still going to work that out for us. That's not a problem. That has nothing to do with their current contract.
I don't understand. Explain it again.
Okay. Someone from the agency.
This is the record label that represents Jackal.
Right.
All right.
But they are also the independent label that, for our old station.
You mean the independent label?
So what was it?
It's the label for Jackal, right?
Yeah, but it's also the label for...
The Eagle doesn't have a label.
Well, evidently they do, I guess.
No, they don't have a label. Yeah.
Well, okay, I can...
You see what you did? You made me cuss.
I'm telling you what she told me. They called me.
Drop the F-bomb.
They called me at the last minute and said that they couldn't come on.
JD, explain to him how record labels work.
Well, unfortunately, with Clear Channel, they are very intertwined with the music business now. That's what people are arguing about because they also do, besides being radio stations, they also do concerts, they also do promotions, they also promote records. That's why everybody's pointing at Clear Channel saying, this has become, what is it?
Monopoly?
Yeah, monopoly. Because you're in a situation where you have a vehicle to promote it.
Oh, wait a minute, but Clear Channel doesn't control, like, MCA Records.
No, they do not. But
or whatever the name of the record label. What's the label for Jackal?
Swan.
All right, Swan. They don't control Swan.
No, but they may control the concerts that the artists do. They say, you want promotion from our station? We're the rock station here. You want promotion? You only deal with us. That's what everybody's in arms about.
So if you want concert promotion,
correct.
It's got nothing to do with the record or the label.
But they can pull the plug on any potential airplay you might get. Say, okay, you want to deal with other radio stations? You won't be on our station. And it becomes a situation where we just don't like it.
Eagle's not even playing Jackal.
That doesn't matter. She can still book him in here for us.
They just don't want to come on because they don't worry about pissing off the Eagle?
Right. They don't want to be on the air with us. Because they have a contract with them.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
When is it people are going to figure out pissing off us is the people you don't want to mess with?
I think soon for these people. Anyway.
Well, all right, so we can get Jackal.
Right.
Because I wanted to work out all the details with the label today, find out exactly what it's going to cost to get Jackal here, find out what the station's going to cough up, and if I got to, I'll pay the rest of it.
Well, when I first talked to her...
I just got dizzy.
I was going to say, I think I know the number you're talking about.
What they want isn't that expensive. Okay. It's that much money to come here, according to Jesse. That was low end, and I'm sure he would do the coupon deal with us.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, he said it's something that goes between this and double this.
Right.
Okay. So I'm sure he would do this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially since all the proceeds from this go to charity.
Yeah, some of it. Well, I'm sure, Jay Gilligan's gets a nice hunk, and I'm sure the station's going to whore themselves out and get a bunch of money out of it.
Well, that's why I said proceeds. What's left over.
Why don't we just get Bruce? Screw the rest of it. Bruce will give us that many dollars. Plug his whack-off center.
How did you call it that?
That's what it is.
It's not.
What is it?
It's preview rooms, so you can see the movies before you buy them.
I'll bet you cash. I will bet you cold, hard cash.
Yeah.
I'll even throw in some change.
Yeah. Throw in some tokens.
That those people sometimes go in there and don't rent the movies.
Possibly they didn't find anything they liked.
No, I think your first tip is the warm towel dispenser.
You get sometimes.
I'm telling you, some of those rooms in there, they got those little dishes. They look like spit cups at the dentist office. Yes, they do.
I've been in there with Bruce on a tour when I was doing appearance over there. He showed me around. Showed me the back rooms and all what goes on, the preview rooms and such. It's very clean, very nice. Do you want him to do the concert or not?
I'm just saying, we could promote, the Wackaria. What else did you call it, Dan? The Wackatorium?
Wackatorium, yeah.
Yes.
Promote that.
Yes.
Get him to cough up, and promote, some of the whores he's got coming to town. I don't really care. For appearances. And then get him to cover the cost of flying or getting Jackal out here.
Good idea.
This shouldn't be that hard.
No.
Because Rob was talking about a bunch of bands. We just got one band. Jackal's plenty.
Huge.
Have Everett and his new band, whatever it's called.
Open.
Warm up.
Yep. Have Billy Lee Davis play that song of his, which is really good.
Perfect.
For what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jackal comes out. It could literally be the biggest white trash party we ever have.
Yes.
And we know that Jay Gilligan's in that area can handle it because they do block parties. They block off the street.
Yep. St. Patty's Day there's huge. Huge. It's fun every year. So they're used to it. Yeah, it could be a great time. And easier to coordinate if you don't have 6 bands all trying to set up and tear down and be on schedule and all that noise.
2 bands.
Right.
1 venue. We could probably get most of this money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because Rob said that much money is the entire budget.
I thought it was a quarter of that.
That's what he was telling me yesterday.
What, this was the entire budget?
Mm-hmm.
For all the bands?
No, for the entire promotion.
Well, the entire promotion could be a lot bigger if we spent that much money and got Jackal here.
Right.
It's big to begin with, even if we didn't have a band.
Right.
People do whack over at Bruce's place. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, they whack everywhere. People do it in their cars and airports and places. I suppose they do it there, too.
Preview room.
I want to rent one. I want to get home and be disappointed.
Oh, look, somebody's coming out of the preview room.
I don't know. What happened behind closed doors is other people's business.
Drop some friends off in the preview room.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just turn the mic off for a second.
What? Of course they don't. Let me finish.
Nice going, Bob. Where did Daddy go?
He had to go outside and drop into the bomb, I think. He was being kind.
Eddie, what are you doing out there?
De-stinking.
What did you have for dinner last night?
Pinto beans and jalapeno cornbread.
Yes.
What you did?
Never come in here again.
That'll be nice.
I thought you were on a diet.
That's good stuff to eat, isn't it?
No. The pinto beans, not the cornbread.
Well, it's probably low fat. I mean, she knows how to make all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Don't come back in here anytime soon.
I'm letting it air.
Remember how comets work. I just looked out there and I saw him fanning his clothes. What's the matter with him?
He's been launching them all day.
He was sitting in the office earlier, leans forward and said, "Oh, that burned."
That one burned, yeah.
Oh, Eddie, they're not supposed to burn. Really. I mean, if it's solid, it should burn. Air shouldn't burn. Burning air is bad.
It burns.
Dan, see if you can get, I don't know his number. See if you can get Bruce on the phone. Maybe we, I'll just ask him right now. Can we get this much money from you for the white trash event? We'll call it the Bruce Conn White Trash Party. I don't care. We're not going to have it at the Wackatorium.
No. No.
We're not, because that's going to be the first thing out of his mouth.
I know.
You have it over here?
No, needs to be at Jay Gilligan's. Great place. Brought to you by...
Right.
Blah, blah.
The Amazing Superstar.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sarah? Sarah?
Yes.
Yes, can I help you?
Like, after watching all of the 9/11 stuff yesterday on TV and everything, and the memorials and speeches and...
Have you ever been to the Amazing Superstore?
No.
No. You should stop by.
A lot of women go in there with their mates. They do. Go in there anytime, you'll see women walking around.
Let me ask you this:
things.
The little the rooms.
That's
where you have the little.
All there is, though. There's videos.
I know you have the videos and all the other toys and other stuff. And Bruce, I think we just got our money from Bruce right now.
All right.
When you go into the little rooms,
yes.
Let me ask you this: the preview rooms,
yes,
do the doors lock?
They do.
Why?
Just because you don't want other people. You've paid money to watch these. You don't want other people sneaking in.
It's a preview room.
I know. So you're watching them. You pay.
Well, you shouldn't have to pay for a preview room.
Yeah, you have to pay.
Oh, you do?
Your little tokens.
Why?
Well, because it costs money to have those videos in there, and you want to. They're just.
I guess you're right. I guess sliding windows aren't free.
No, it's not sliding windows. There's no sliding windows. None.
But the doors have locks.
Yes. Privacy.
So just a preview of movie.
You don't want somebody walking in the middle of your movie.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was the question, Sarah?
I was just going to say that, like, after yesterday, after all the 9/11 stuff on TV and the video footage and everything, is it just me, or, like, do you feel, like, totally drained of all emotion? Like, I don't know, I just can't seem to get, like, my mental process started today, you know?
I don't know. I felt kind of funny when we got off the air. Of course, I was drunk.
Well,
I couldn't get enough of it yesterday, and I don't know why. I went home and sat on the couch and watched more of it.
Why? What else is there to know?
It's just, I just can't, I couldn't turn it off. I went home, sat on the couch, literally watched it till 10 o'clock.
Hold on, Sarah.
Flipping from 4 or 5 to 8. It was weird.
Is that Bruce?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
If I throw out a figure, can you tell me yes or no if you can go with it?
Yeah, well, we're talking about this is for Jackal, right?
Yeah.
Jackal and who else? Just Jackal?
Just Jackal.
Jackal. Can we call him Jack? Can we?
No. Oh, my head.
Can we change their name?
No.
All right,
can we do like the White Trash Party brought to you by the Amazing Superstore or some kind of sponsorship? Actually, we've already gotten our money out of you just in the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. How much is Jackal these days?
I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to hit the delay.
Okay.
All right. It's probably going to be around...
Do I get to sleep with them?
Well, you don't have to come up with all of that. The station's got some money budgeted for it.
You know what you can buy for that many dollars? I could shoot 2 movies.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that. Okay, you got the money or not, Big Mouth?
I will.
Because Bruce is always running around. I'm on the verge of making millions and millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm. That's somebody else. That's not me, and I don't know.
You said you were on the verge of some kind of interactive DVD thing where you...
Well, not on the verge. We've already done the deal, but that's we'll do something. We'll get you.
No, wait a minute. What's this big deal where you got all these millions coming in? When is that supposed to happen?
If you can assure me that nobody from the IRS listens to this station, I will be happy to discuss this with you.
Oh, does nobody know about it yet?
No, everybody knows about it. I'm trying to make sure my ex-wives don't find out about it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's somebody else there.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah.
All right, we can.
It's always like talking to Burt Lancaster, isn't it? Yeah. He does. He laughs just like him.
You can't help it now.
Oh, man. All right, so you want me to get with Rob on this?
Yes.
Okay.
Find out, if you want some kind of sponsorship, we can plug some of the horses you bring it in for signings or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Right. Uh-oh. That's being harsh because one of them was yours.
You booked one of my whores?
No, we brought one of yours in.
Oh.
Yeah, that was harsh. Speaking of which.
Yes.
Tawny.
Yes, Tawny Stone.
Yes, I'm ready to do that.
I'm still working on it, Bruce.
Dan can't get her to call him back. You get the management company, right?
I get the management company, and they call and leave her messages and say, call this guy.
Right.
Well, why can't you just set up the booking with the management company?
Because they can't get a hold of her. They're leaving her messages, and she's not calling them back.
Why don't they ask her when they're taking pictures of her squid?
Well, it's only been like 3 days. They haven't been able to get a hold of her in the last 3 days.
She is.
Don't, Bruce.
That's a computer. They manage a website.
Don't.
No, they manage
I know something
website.
stupid's about to come out.
No, absolutely not.
Don't. Yes, it
Does
is.
it look like Everett to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it. I got and finish.
No, they manage her website. I don't believe that she has a manager as a person.
Well, these are also the guys that take all the pictures, too.
Right. They're her website manager, so she probably doesn't have a management company per se. So it might be best to just tell her what you want to do and get a message, have him get a message to her because...
Well, that's what I've been trying to do.
Well, she's stupid then because if she do this thing, her website hits would go dramatically up.
I'm sure it already has.
Yeah, and you've got nothing for it. This way you could at least, have her entertain you for the...
And you know what? I can't stop. And I told you I got to, I was supposed to have a date with this chick this weekend. That's another story. Anyway, how you want to refrain? Mm-hmm. I can't quit. I can't. I go, you know what? I'll just go look at her website for a second, and then that'll be it.
I'll look at 1 or 2 pictures.
Right, and then you look at the little cheerleader outfit, and then, she's got one where she's wearing chicky pants. There's little underwear. My nipples. she's got little pajama pants with little chicks on them. Oh.
Don't you hate it when you have her pictures memorized?
And she's got the cheerleader layout, and she's got the one washing her car with her sister, and she's got the one where she's shaving, and she's got the one where she's giving a back rub to this other chick.
You gonna be all right? Oh. I know. She looks a little young, though.
Says she's 18 on the website. I believe
it. She's 19.
So, yeah. Okay. We had a problem with the girl that came in that looked a little young in the studio.
Yeah, I know, but this chick, her website says she's 19.
Okay. This girl's driver's license says she was 19.
Yeah. Well, this is on a federally licensed website, crossing state lines. Do you realize how illegal that would be if she wasn't 19?
You got a point. Never thought.
There are all types of governmental agencies that watch that.
Wasn't aware.
You're right, Bruce.
All right, I will get with Rob on that, and if you can track Tawny down, I will go pick her up.
Okay.
And off we go.
All right, we'll get that in. Thank you. It's Bruce from the Amazing Wackeria.
Superstore.
God. Does he even run spots anymore? Does he need to?
He does.
Oh, okay.
He still runs spots.
I'm sure Norm over at Condoms to Go is pissed off. Why is Bruce getting all the free time? We got wacky products. But you don't have the little wacky rooms.
Nope.
Maybe you could experiment. Get a little porta potty. Get some porta potties out front.
Quit it.
You know, nobody says you got to start with the big rooms. Get a little porta potty with some mags. Work your way.
Okay.
Yes, I feel very drained, Sarah. Very emotional day yesterday.
Okay.
And do you feel drained?
Yes, I do. I just can't, I don't know. I can't get started. My mental process.
I had kind of a hard time getting started today, too. Just getting up and getting geared up, taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
Don't give me that look.
I don't even know where to start with you.
I get up at 5:30 every morning.
Yeah. Now, if you could start working on the show that early, that'd be a different story. Everybody else does. I get emails from Eddie starting at 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Don't I?
Yes.
See? JD, about 9:15 every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine.
I don't hear from him until after 12. Don't make that face. Just because you started recently coming in the last 3 weeks early don't mean you get credit for the
3 weeks?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
John?
Yeah.
How about the last 3 months?
Your mother's a...
Don't. Yeah, it's $2.
The last 3 months you've been coming in before 1? Don't even. And even if it has been the last... See what you do!
If you really think that I don't... You just think I don't do anything.
I didn't say you don't do anything. I say sometimes you cruise.
And so who is that sending you emails from my account early in the morning?
You very seldom email me from in the morning.
I put stuff together. I put it all together in one email and send it to you. Not a bunch of emails, one.
I normally get that late in the morning, like between 11 and noon.
Okay, fine.
You can lie all you want. That's why when I need something done now, I send it to JD or Eddie because I know they check their email before 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
My email is on all morning.
I don't get responses. In fact, sometimes I even send you an email just to see if here's what I do. Here's the test.
I send you a response.
No, it doesn't. I'll send you an email. Go, hey, what do we have for today? Just to see how long it's going to take for me to get a response. Sometimes I don't ever get one.
Why do you need it right then?
Because it's my show, and when I want it, I want it. How about that? Does that clear it up? When I ask for something, how about you just do it and don't set your own timeline?
I do stuff for you every day. All day, every day. I work on the show for you all day, every day.
You're making me uncomfortable. Look away. Do we need a break, Eddie? Thank God for spots.
You never appreciate spots until a day like yesterday.
Oh, Jesus.
I was drained. I fell asleep on the couch for the first time in maybe 10 years last night.
Seriously, I would have paid $8,000 a spot yesterday. Because there were moments where Dover's talking and I'm going, I can't take any more of him. But if I let him go, we got nothing else to talk about. We could do news, but once we're done with that, what else we got?
Yeah. Normally take a break.
Oh, we can't. That's when I kind of regroup. Okay, we'll come back and then we'll bitch about this for a couple hours.
Yes. It was tiring.
I'm sorry, Dan, if you took my rant as not appreciating your job.
I don't think you do.
Oh, yes, he does.
I just said, I'm sorry if you took that I don't appreciate your job. Every superhero needs a lazy bastard. Sorry, Dan. Don't, Eddie. He's really pissed off.
Don't, Eddie. That's the worst when you're pissed off for Eddie to start giggling. I know. Believe me.
It could be worse. You could be referred to as the Otis of the show.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Okay. More of the Russ Martin Show.
Nobody saw me point at you.
On the...
I guess if you believed in God, then it would make you goosebump
That has
up.
nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Amazing Grace. What are the words?
Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound.
Yeah.
It saved a wretch like me.
Yeah.
I once was lost, but now I'm found.
Right.
Was blind, but now I see. I know the song.
Yeah.
But bagpipes, when they're first starting up,
yeah,
no matter how emotional it becomes later, when a bagpipe first starts, it sounds like they're strangling a cat.
Okay. We were just talking about the...
cheered me up.
The Amazing Grace thing at the end of the show yesterday.
All right, just separate it from the rest. Play just that first sound. Stop.
I get goosebumps just that because that's like a little...
Because you know what's coming. But
if you didn't know,
if you didn't know what was coming...
No, there wouldn't be an emotional response because I know what's coming.
No, it just sounds like they're strangling cats.
I don't think so. I like it when they all kick in. Yeah. Well, you don't like it because you don't believe in God.
I didn't say that has nothing to do with it.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
There's an emotional bond to this.
Let me see your arms.
Why?
I want to see you get goosebumps.
I'm not going to get goosebumps now.
I will. You watch. When all of them kick in, watch my arms.
We'll see you bubble up.
Effing Antichrist.
I'm not the Antichrist.
Uncle Christ. Watch my arm. See?
Cold in here.
Oh yeah, it just happened to get cold right at that moment. You see those?
Okay.
You can't fake something like that. It's patriotism and you're loving God. Pussy. How could you not get an emotional response from that?
I do, but maybe not the way you do. Other music affects me in different ways.
Yes, Tony.
Dan, I'm shocked and dismayed at you. Do you just not have a heart?
Why is that?
This song, I mean, it's just,
it's very emotional. I just don't get goosebumps over it.
You have
and I do like bagpipes. I used to listen to the Black Watch.
Oh, God.
You guys don't even know what the Black Watch is, do you?
No, probably some kind of satanic group.
No, the Black Watch is the premier Scottish bagpipe band.
I've got to say, I do have an emotional attachment. This was played at my cousin's funeral when he was in the military. He passed away not too long ago.
Watching those firemen in New York City, they played the bagpipes in their funerals. It was just like, damn.
Yeah,
that's what I thought of.
Well, the surprising thing about it is they didn't play this on the bugles like they normally would, but they actually played the bagpipes.
Yeah.
But thanks, Russ, for having me on. And
thank you.
Sorry about it. Sorry you have to have.
That's quite all right. And may I say, God bless you.
Well, thank you, sir. God bless you too.
Thank you. Makes me sick to be in the same country with you.
Then leave.
I'm sorry. I love this country. And God.
I love this country, too.
You don't love nothing. You love coming in late. All right, you ready to go?
Yes. God.
Well, it's a wound. You won't stop picking at it.
Sorry. We'll move on.
Don't start it. He's going to blow apart. All that pressure.
Yeah, and if you feel one sneaking out, at least wave your arms or something. All right. Here we go. We're starting again.
Okay.
3:43. J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by Mitsubishi. Here we go. Thursday, September the 12th. We all made it past 9/11. Barry White turns 58 today. Linda Gray from Dallas is 60. George Jones turns 71. Security officials grounded a Dallas-bound American Airlines flight at one of Houston's airports yesterday. Turned out to be a false alarm. Flight 1702 was held on the runway for security breach, which later turned out to be a pocket comb carried by a passenger. Military officials say the airplane was escorted by F-16s back to the airport. Sources say a flight attendant had noticed a passenger carrying what appeared to be a razor or a knife. Turned out it was a comb. On the first anniversary of September the 11th terrorist attacks, a date often referred to simply as 9/11, the evening numbers, and I guess you saw this by now, the evening numbers drawn in New York's lottery last night, 911. Lottery officials won't know until this morning
how they did it,
how many people,
how it was set up.
It was not set up. How many people played the number or the payout for the winning for the evening number games? 3 levers are pressed, 3 balls are randomly brought up to tubes in little holes, and they come up in that number. There's no way you can set that up. You couldn't just
New York, listen to the word.
I know.
New York Lottery.
I got you. I know that.
911.
You got all the balls.
New York Lottery.
Those are
911 on 911.
I realize.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was 9/11 last night when it happened. I don't particularly know, but I bet it was.
It was. No, but you can't set that up. Even if you put all 9s and 1s and 1s, who's to say that's what pops up? Watched by the Lottery Commission and everything else. I realize it's very random, but they wouldn't set that up.
Of all the states.
Yes.
Of all the days.
I got you.
Of all the numbers.
Very high.
Seriously, the odds have to be
zillions,
hundreds to 1.
Probably even more than that, even slightly higher. The odds of Nick Nolte getting arrested again, pretty good. He celebrated 9/11 yesterday by deciding to get drunk and drive in Malibu. He got driving under the influence. Nolte was pulled over after a police officer saw his car swerving across a highway. An officer making a traffic stop on Pacific Coast Highway heard tires squealing and saw a vehicle driven by Nolte approaching rapidly, weaving across all the lanes into the opposite traffic. The officer stopped the vehicle and found Mr. Nolte at that point seeming to be completely out of it and apparently drooling. Despite his drooling, he was extremely cooperative.
I bet he was on time for work.
Singer-songwriter Warren Zevon, best known for his quirky hits like Werewolves of London, has been diagnosed with inoperable lung cancer. quote unquote, it's okay with me, he says, but it'll be a drag if I don't make it until the next James Bond movie comes out. He ended his 5-year recording absence in 2000, strangely enough, with a song called Life'll Kill Ya. Rhino Records will release Genius, the best Warren Zevon, on October 15th.
And by the way, you don't get Warren Zevon. No, you don't.
I already sent the email.
No.
I sent the email this morning.
You sent one at 12:55 that said, I want Warren Zevon.
Correct.
9/12/02.
Right.
Warren Zevon, 12:55.
Right.
Eddie beat you by an hour and a half.
He did not.
Yes, he did.
I saw it first thing on the news this morning and emailed it as soon as I saw it.
You got proof?
I got the email.
Dan's already put me on the list.
Well, you don't have it.
You just like Eddie better. You gave it to him. Didn't you?
I got up early and did that. I mean, I was watching the news and saw it on the
What do you want a copy of?
I want a copy of the email he sent you.
Man, he's a good one,
right
too.
here.
Isn't he like 55 or 60? What is he?
He is, he's a real good one. He's 55.
Ooh.
Well, he may not die this year.
Yeah, it's inoperable. It's pretty bad.
That's what they said about George Harrison, and he went.
Yeah. Okay, so Eddie's got him
for losing.
Why? How many points you got?
I don't know. More than you.
JD has 17.
How many does Eddie have?
Eddie has 46.
Damn.
I have 39. You have
Nothing.
0.
You've
You've had no deaths.
Who died on your list?
On my list?
Damn.
Dudley Moore.
Oh.
Dudley Moore was 66.
Eddie, would you like to do some swapping for Warren Zevon? Ow.
What do you got?
What do I got, Dan?
I gave everybody a copy of
It's September. He's just been diagnosed inoperable.
I didn't make any difference.
I know, but I'm just thinking that.
The email that Eddie sent said that they told him to get his affairs in order.
Oh, that's a shoot.
I got it in front of me if you don't have yours.
Yeah.
On your list, Russ, you have Tom Laughlin, Jerry Lewis, Buddy Ebsen, Rose Marie, Boris Yeltsin, Johnny Paycheck, Richard Pryor, David Lander, Eddie Albert, Lee Iacocca, Jonathan Harris, Cowboy Weaver, Whitney Houston, Billy Graham, Luciano Pavarotti.
Did I get rid of Buddy Ebsen?
I think you traded him off. Yeah, you either traded him off or eliminated him because you were only going to get like 2 points even if he did die.
Oh, that's right. Eddie, I will allow you to choose two people from my list for your Warren Zevon.
Billy Graham and Jerry Lewis.
Oh, I want the Jerry Lewis.
You offered any two.
I know, but Jerry Lewis has got the big swollen head.
You said any two.
I know, but that giant head. If whatever
two. I would have given you any of mine for. Yeah, I would have given you Warren Zevon. I would have given you for free.
Well, you ain't got it.
I would have given it to you.
But even if whatever Jerry Lewis has doesn't kill him, you know sooner or later he's going to lose balance of that big head. Then he'll fall and die.
Stop it.
He will.
That's cold.
He will.
I realize his head is about to explode.
It's huge.
I know.
He's a Cabbage Patch doll. He is. All right, let me see. I got Tom Laughlin, Buddy. Oh, I still have Buddy Ebsen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you do.
Boris Yeltsin, Johnny Paycheck, Richard Pryor. Now, who is it you want, Eddie?
Jerry Lewis and Billy Graham.
Let me look.
That'll leave you with another opening, too.
Jerry Lewis and Billy Graham.
So you going to make the trade?
Wait a minute. What does Luciano Pavarotti got? He's got something. That's why I picked him up, isn't it?
He's massively obese and starting to have heart problems. He can't even stand on stage anymore.
Ooh. He doesn't sound very good.
No, they have to come out and prop him up.
Eddie, would you rather have the Luciano Pavarotti instead of the Jerry Lewis? The Luciano Pavarotti comes.
See, I used to have Jerry Lewis.
This comes with angel hair pasta. You had Jerry Lewis?
The very first Deadpool we did, I did.
Oh.
And I let him go because he got better.
Effer. Billy Graham and the Luciano. Look at that. Even his name looks like if you rearrange those letters, I'm dead soon. Comes out.
Would you throw in the Lee Iacocca on top of it?
That's a 3-for-1 trade.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. So you mean like Lee Iacocca, Billy Graham, and Luciano Pavarotti?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look. Lee Iacocca. I forgot why I picked up Lee Iacocca.
Throat cancer.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
But Pavarotti could honestly just lose weight and be okay.
But he's not. He's always been fat.
Well, no, but I mean...
And getting fatter.
Yes.
And now his body's starting to break down.
Yeah, I said he broke his own ankle standing up. No joke. I'm dead serious. He can't stand up.
They have to build a scaffold for him to stand up and sing.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, that's fat when your own body gives way.
Yeah. When your ankles give up.
Okay, so Luciano Pavarotti, Billy Graham, and Lee Iacocca. Who am I getting?
Warren Zevon.
Oh, yeah.
Zevon.
Yeah.
See,
how bad is lung cancer?
Pretty bad.
And usually when they announce it, it's because it's progressed to the point that he's fixing to go. That's what I was figuring.
When they say inoperable, that means we can't help you. Go home and get your stuff in order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ed?
Which one of y'all has Ryan O'Neal with his leukemia?
Eddie does.
Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because they're not looking good for him either.
Oh, they said he was going to die by the last something
Months
award.
ago.
Oscars. Yeah, we got screwed on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I find it odd too that they're announcing this just a month before his greatest hits album comes out.
Ryan O'Neal?
No, Warren Zevon.
Oh, I thought he got his kid back.
No. Ryan O'Neal. I mean, Warren Zevon. You gotta be saying it now. Warren Zevon. They got a greatest hits album coming out in a month.
You think?
I just think the timing's a little odd.
Well, why would they say he's got...
Because he's going to die. It's
inoperable cancer.
Snap those albums up. It's the last one he's going to put out. It's greatest hits.
Well, it's greatest hits. Not like it's got any new stuff on it. If it had new stuff on it, then it would be different.
He says he's going into the studio to do one more album, too.
Oh, really?
That's what it says.
How's he going to perform one more album?
I don't know, but I don't want to get hosed. I don't want to get sucked into some kind of PR scam. Especially if I'm going to lose Luciano Pavarotti, Billy Graham, and Lee Iacocca.
He'll be in the recording studio next week.
He's supposed to record one song, though, I think.
Oh, for the Genius, the Best of Warren Zevon album. Okay,
yeah.
That makes sense.
So he's only got to do one.
One song. And then they're going to put a new album out next month.
And we don't have to trade. Warren Zevon's good as dead. I mean, in my personal opinion, when they announced George Harrison, remember they had the big announcement, he's got brain cancer, and a week or so later, dead.
Okay, I'll take him.
Okay, so you get Warren Zevon.
Yes. And Eddie gets Billy Graham, Luciano, and Lee Iacocca.
Okay.
I really wanted Jerry Lewis. You don't see anybody you trade for Jerry Lewis?
On your list?
Yeah.
Let me look. Ryan O'Neal's not going to die. That's a screw job in the making. Let's see, you got Pat Summerall, Hume Cronin. Who was that?
He was, he's been in a ton of movies. This is just an old actor. He used to be married to Jessica Tandy, and she passed away, I think, last year or the year before. So
you figure he's going to go?
Yeah, he's pretty much going to go.
Fay Ray, Darryl Strawberry, Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, Richard Attenborough, Bob Hope.
See, I think Saddam Hussein is a shoe-in. I think they're really going to go after him this time. And him personally, not just necessarily his whole army, but him personally.
And he's easier to find than Osama.
Yeah. I was hoping they'd start the bombing during the speech.
Last night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool, because he would have thought, well, I got plenty of time to get out of here.
Safe now.
Yeah.
Look at he's talking. What could he be doing?
What's that button he's mashing? Let's see, John Gotti, Elizabeth Taylor, Ryan O'Neal, Eddie Van Halen, Milton Berle, Bob Hope. Bob Hope's not worth swapping for because he ain't worth any points. Is he 100?
I believe he is. Is he?
He's like 98.
Real close. He's worth a point or two, maybe.
Saddam Hussein would be good because how old is he?
I think he's either in his late 50s or early 60s.
Yeah, that would be a good one. But Jerry Lewis in that head.
And he collapsed in London this week.
Oh, that's right. I told you it was a head.
Leaned too far to one side.
Yeah. It's like the I Love Lucy episode where she had that great big thing on her head.
Yeah.
She couldn't hold it up.
The loving cup.
No.
What if I throw in Fay Ray?
If you'll throw in Saddam Hussein and...
I still think I should get points for Osama. They're conflicting. They keep saying that he's dead.
Well, you don't get points for conflicting.
But they keep...
Gotta be confirmed.
If he's buried in the desert, so I mean I gotta wait 50 years to collect the money?
Uh-huh.
And don't think I won't.
You got 46 points already. You're ahead of the pack just because somebody good crapped. All right. I'll swap you Jerry... Oh, God, that's so good, though.
It's a good one.
I'll swap you Jerry Lewis for Saddam Hussein and... God. All right, Fay Ray.
Okay.
You get all that, Dan?
I got it.
Okay. Break?
Please.
Did you finish news?
Here's news, information, and death brought to us by Bridgestone Tires. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas. 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
The audio was horrible. I stopped dancing.
Sorry, I like that song. You're dancing just for a moment until you caught yourself.
Nobody needs to know everything.
Sorry.
I'm sorry if you worked a long time on it, but the audio was horrible.
It wasn't that bad, and that people understand that it's old stuff from last year. People forgive it that it's not brand fresh. And I worked a very long, you know what I'm saying, that it's not new, it's not happening right now. They understand. In fact, that even separates it from the real stuff. If you tune in, you're going, why are they talking about that? Well, because obviously it's old stuff. It's what happened last year.
Where's the disc?
Well, now it's in my office.
Well, I got to do traffic here anyway. Go get it if you want. Post. What do you got, Jonathan?
Why, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Singular Wireless and your Dallas-Fort Worth Mitsubishi dealers. Nothing going on in Dallas-Fort Worth. No accidents to report on the highways. No, this report brought to you by Syntec Motor Oil. At your next oil change, don't settle for anything less than Syntec by Castrol. Its patented technology provides ultimate protection for your engine. Syntec by Castrol is the most important thing you can do for your car. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge. And the new 105.3 FM Talk, whatever.
Thanks. All right. JD's not back. Where's the weather? Does he even print the weather out? Where's the weather, Spooch Rag?
Oh. Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, here we go. 70 for low tonight, 91 tomorrow. Partly cloudy, maybe some rain coming in. Most likely some rain, actually, by the weekend. Saturday storms, if you planned on something, don't. We have 91 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Where's the audio?
I can't find it now.
You lose it?
Probably threw it away.
You bet your mom didn't even keep it.
Well, you said you never use it. This is crap. I worked 4 hours that night before at home going through it all.
Is that it?
Yes.
I have it.
Okay. That's why I couldn't find it. And then we came up here. Matt came up, so he cleaned it up.
Hair hat Matt.
Matt came up here, cleaned it up as much as he could. He said the sample rate was just low on this, and he just started low, and he did his best.
What does that mean?
The sample, however the guy recorded it.
Means the quality was bad.
Correct. Quality was bad. And he made it better. But you can only do so much.
Well, what else on here?
Where's my sheet? I think I threw all that stuff away, to be honest. Yeah, I did.
Exactly what I was thinking earlier.
Listen to how bad that is.
It did not sound that bad in Eddie's computer. It really didn't. Eddie, you were in there. It didn't sound that bad.
No, it sounds worse in here for some reason. I don't know why. But playing off my computer, it sounded audible.
You think it's a CD player?
It might be. You might switch to the other one.
Was there anything spectacular from last year that we did?
Just bits and stuff and the very last.
I can hear my dad right now. I said exactly what I was thinking earlier. End of the world. And then he's running around his mobile home someplace, screaming Armageddon. think he's not. You're right. And this morning about 8:15, I was thinking the same thing. What, end of the world?
I just heard your teeth chop on that audio clip from last year.
Play it back.
Did you hear it, Dan?
Play it again.
Not in the world. You're right. And this morning about 8:15, I was thinking the same thing. What, end of the world?
Yeah, I heard it. That time I heard it. You're right. Why is it taking you 2 years to point that out to me? I could have been working on it.
I felt sorry for you.
Oh, you did not. You didn't notice it until just now, recently. You just looked for things to pick on.
Damn.
I've been working on it.
You've been working on it.
I have been working on it, not doing that.
Oh! Sorry.
You're right. It sounds terrible. It did not sound that bad in there. The original was worse than that, if you can imagine.
Well, you put some high end into it.
We tried. We EQ'd it. We did everything. We cleaned it up and EQ'd it, and that's the best we came up with. And again, it did not sound that bad when you listened on Eddie's computer. It really didn't.
Just not in the world, but Armageddon. What a mess. Well, after the hang on, let me see if, also with us today, helping us in our news gathering. Benjamin, you there?
Yes, I am. Hi, Russ.
All right. Benjamin Dover.
Thing, and then we go on to just, there's different stuff about us talking about just...
Man, his studio even sucked last year.
Yeah. Well, again, he's on an AM station. It's not as, you don't hear every little nuance as you hear. Like teeth clicking and such. The very last cut's kind of cute. It's Tom Brokaw. With his reflections of the day. I think it's 10 or 11.
Tom looks like he's been drinking. Great. What, if he was drinking all day, if he was dramatic, I gotta have a cocktail.
I can have a drink just a little bit. Are we ready to go on? Hold on a second.
Stand by, Tom. 3, 2, and 1. You're on.
Good evening, Tom Brokaw from NBC Nightly News in New York. Hey, see what happened today?
He did. He looked horrible. They'd all been up since dawn, and he really looked like he had a cocktail or two.
That's pretty funny. Once again, I hate to laugh at my own stuff, but sometimes I'm just so delightful.
Yes.
You see what happened?
Swish. Boom.
Did we do anything else funny last year?
It wasn't funny as much as it was informative and just moments in the show, but that was the only thing that was really funny. Funny was toward the end of the show, and people were lightening up a little bit. We were starting to realize the attack is over.
We're okay for a while.
We're okay now. By the time we came on at 3, there was really no news, no breaking. Like, Stern redid his things, but he was on when it was occurring.
Right.
Our stuff was more informative, and, well, here's what this, here's the terrorist.
Yeah, by the time we came on at 3 o'clock, actually we had it easier than all the morning shows, because when we came on at 3 o'clock, we had time to plug in a TV.
Yes.
Which we didn't have in the studio.
Sure. That's how we got him. That was the day we got a TV, you're right.
It dumbfounds me that up until that talk station, no TV,
no news source of any kind in the studio.
Right.
They had to scramble all morning to get us some form of news.
I don't even think we had internet service in there yet, do we?
No, that was part of the reason we got a TV and internet. Because of that day.
And now we have it all.
Yeah. Remember, we had to run in the conference room. You had to keep watching through the window.
Oh, yeah, we stuck a mic in there so we could listen to the conference room.
Right. Absolutely.
And now I can bring up...
Try soft drink or the appropriate brand name.
CNN.
A long way, movie-wise,
Fox.
This season, cherish every episode.
Oh, Friends. Look at Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great to know we've seen her nips.
Yeah.
Take it. How about 2 hours?
Channel 8. We have everything.
We have it all.
Now, hang on. Yes, John?
Hey, buddy.
Yes?
I just saw something on the internet that said that we're going to be charged for emails when we send them, and I don't know if it also means when we get them from friends and family.
Yeah, it does. It's whether it's coming or going. Even
You're
spam.
kidding me.
Yeah. Spam, pop-ups, you get charged for it all.
Pop-ups?
Pop-ups are less, but they're, used to.
You mean they're going to charge us 5 cents for every? I can't afford that.
Well, then stop using email.
But I can. It's cheaper than regular mail. But it's
not if you get a bunch of, if you get, 200-300 emails a day. What is that? That's almost $10. Yeah.
Every 20 emails $1.
Yeah.
God, I must get 300 a day. Oh my Lord.
You're screwed, Jack.
Is that every provider, or is it just like AOL?
Everybody.
Yeah. The post office is making them do that. It's going to be a government thing.
I just started. I'm surprised you haven't gotten a bill yet.
How are they going to bill? So they're just going to send it through like how we get
It'll come through your internet provider.
So they'll just tack it on.
Yeah. So like if you're paying, $24 a month now, they'll just do that. It's like your cellular bill. You have your base rate, and then they'll just tack on all the emails.
If you go over your minutes on your cell phone, they charge you the same deal.
So they're not going to have like a set things like you get so many emails for free?
No. You're just not finding out about this?
Yeah.
How do people really believe this crap?
Really? Charge for finding out. How lovely.
I'm sorry I missed it. How did you find out?
I got an email about it. Now I'm going to.
And they probably charged you for it. That sucks.
Yeah. Man.
How lovely.
Yeah.
Better get you a spam killer quick.
Yeah. And here's what I plan on doing. I'm going to get an email address that nobody knows except people on the show, so I don't get a bunch of email from listeners anymore. I can't afford it. Who can afford that? Seriously, I get probably 500-600 emails a day. Some of it's spam, but still, if even only half of that's listeners, I can't afford that.
Me neither. And you make a lot more than I do, buddy.
I know.
I don't think that's right. I don't think the government should be able to tell them to do that.
Call them.
Yeah, and who would we call?
I don't know.
I'd start with the Postmaster General.
Yeah, they're the ones doing it.
Well, they were losing tons and tons of money. People sent letters. It's like...
Well, the post office used to be profitable, and now it's not. They got to keep raising stamp prices. Now they're going after email.
Unless we're going to get charged for like all the auto billing and stuff we do on the internet.
The what?
You know where you pay your bills online?
No, I don't think so. It's just email.
Just email.
Yeah, that's the only thing that hurts the postal service the most.
Well, do you think it's right?
No. I'm totally upset about it.
Well, good. Why don't you help protest it? You're a bigger voice than we are.
Because I'm not stupid enough to believe stupid like this stuff. They're not charging for emails, you mongoloid.
That thing floats around every couple of months. It'll start again.
The same guys that would contact the guys in Afghanistan and send them money or wherever that place was, Zimbabwe. Nigeria.
Oh, I have a new Nigerian letter. It's funny you bring it up. Hold on a second.
This has been your year for money.
Yes, it is. But I believe this one right here that I have.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Eddie forwarded this one to me.
Oh.
So actually, Eddie got this one.
Think how rich you'd be if you'd followed up on everything.
All I got to do is just one.
You're lazy, that's all.
You'd have, $200-300 million by now.
How the hell can you believe they're going to charge for email?
I don't know.
If you believe letters like that, you'll believe that. You'll believe charging for emails.
There was some bill floating around. I mean, this was on network news, I don't know, last year, wasn't it, Eddie?
Yes.
Where they actually talked to some of the candidates running for some office. What do you think about Bill blah, blah, blah? Well, I think that's absurd. We shouldn't charge for email. We'll look into that. Well, there was no House bill blah, blah, blah.
Just making goons of the candidates.
Right. I even think Hillary Clinton was one of them.
I believe it was during the, I can't remember the guy she was running against. It was when they were actually debating.
Yeah.
And both of them kind of keyed in on it.
Sir, we'll stop that immediately.
Well-informed candidates.
We never finished listening to this. Mm-mm. Oh, it's a drunk Tom Brokaw. God, what to do? So much to do. Yeah, how come we couldn't have all this yesterday? Yesterday we had squat.
Yeah, we had a full show.
Really, I think yesterday sucked.
It did not suck.
It felt like it sucked.
You have to balance it. Look, no matter what you did yesterday, somebody's going to be pissed. If you have fun, somebody's going to be not being respectful of 911. If you're being respectful of 911, people probably go, "You're beating it to death. Shut up."
I got all kind of emails yesterday, even before I came to work. It must have cost me $15 in emails. Of all the ones that came in yesterday, telling me how to do the show. Don't focus so much on da 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 da. We're tired of that. Or make sure you do this. Like, how about if you just let me do what I think I want to do? You do what feels right and not try and strike a pose. Because then it always comes off as radio shtick. And they called anyway.
Yeah, I think the commercial breaks with the mics open, nothing playing was the best. Every single time we got somebody calling in going, hey guys, hey, you mics on?
Don't see nothing nasty. And it was probably best that Everett wasn't here yesterday because you know damn well he'd forget.
Yeah. He's the worst.
Yeah.
He's put more money in this cuss cup than all of us, and he's only here 2 days a week.
He is. It flies. Yeah. I don't know how. Seriously, we should just get a card reader in here and scan his credit card.
Put it over in his position.
Let's see. Okay, I'll read I'll play the rest of the Tom Brokaw. Because obviously, since we just now found this has never run again.
No.
It's the first time since last year.
Correct.
And obviously, it'll never run again in best of because the audio's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody's going to tape this, now's the time.
Stand by, Tom. You're on. Good evening, Tom Brokaw from NBC Nightly News in New York. Did you see what happened today? Boom, whoosh!
I made the same joke. I didn't even know that. I'm stealing my own crap. How pathetic.
Damn, copied me.
I did. I didn't play that much on the air, did I?
No, you didn't.
Call from NBC Nightly News in New York. Did you see what happened today? Boom, whoosh!
I was listening to this like 1:30 in the morning. Oh, we got to play this.
Why didn't you tell me about this yesterday? We would just let this run over and over.
Because you said you hated the audio.
It's horrible.
You're right.
That was weird. That just left me kind of weird feeling. Get that kind of ching in here. Let me get some sex going.
I couldn't even understand that.
Get that Connie Ching in here. Let me get some sex from her.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Boom, whoosh! That was weird. That just left me kind of weird feeling. Get that kind of ching in here. Let me get some sex going. That's going to tell. Ching chang song. Get them both in here. We'll pull a train. Oh boy. I guess I should put my pants on. All right. Couple of phone calls and then we'll get that.
Was that the funny stuff?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, it's too bad.
There was stuff that was interesting and some that was reflective and some that was,
But that was the only funny thing from last year?
Yeah, you were screaming at people that were calling up going, you're making fun of this man. There was another email you got that was the same way and you kind of went off on him saying, again, shut up, let me do it. But it wasn't a day to be funny. There were moments and cute little things. But
that was funny.
That was hilarious. That was also toward the end of the show. We've been drinking.
Oh, have we really?
Oh, yes.
Forgot what I was going to say. Show, drinking, 911. Email. I think last year was the first time I actually said GD on the air.
Yeah. Did you let it go?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't realize till later. I forgot. I can't even remember the instant of. I was screaming at somebody that it was just of all days to pull out prejudice. That wasn't it.
Yeah.
I don't remember anymore. You didn't come across that on the tapes?
I didn't remember you saying GD, no. And I went through them. Especially when you got lit up about something. It took 4 hours to go through the whole tape.
We need a break.
Please.
Let me listen to this one more time.
You've been drinking all day. This is dramatic. I gotta have a cocktail. I can have a drink just a little bit. Are we ready to go on? Hold on a second. Stand by, Tom. 3, 2, and 1. You're on. Good evening, Tom Brokaw from NBC Nightly News in New York. Did you see what happened today? Boom, whoosh! That was weird. That just left me kind of weird feeling. Get that kind of ching in here. Let me get some sex going. That's going to tell. Ching chang song. Get them both in here. We'll pull a train.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up. And now, back to the Russ Martin Show. With J.D. Ryan, producer Dan Lewis, associate producer Eddie Boyd, and Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM Talk White Lightning.
What are you laughing at, Dan?
I didn't know that Reed could sprint.
What was Reed running for?
He was running from Eddie.
Why was he running from Eddie?
Eddie stopped in front of the bathroom and went, made that face, and Reed was coming out, went, Eddie, and ran away. Because Eddie's rather potent today.
Yeah. Eddie was going to go dispose of some waste. Probably nuclear. Yeah, don't let him come back in for a while. Because that stuff will hang in his clothes. It will.
Pungent.
All right, one more time.
Hold on a second. Good evening, Tom Brokaw from NBC Nightly News in New York. Did you see what happened today? Boom, whoosh. That was weird. That just left me kind of weird feeling. Get that kind of ching in here. Let me get some sex going.
That's going to tell.
Ching, chang, song. Get them both in here. We'll pull a train.
Was this ad-lib or did we write it down?
No, it's ad-lib. End of the day.
Oh, boy. I guess I should put my pants on. All right.
Okay. Well, Eddie, you all right?
I'm clean.
It's been too quick.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
It was pretty quick.
Was it huge?
No, just
okay.
A lot.
You. I got it. A lot. Was it like a sandcastle?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are always nice. Okay. Here's a letter that Eddie sent. I guess this is the latest Nigerian scam.
Okay.
Dear sir, I am Barrister Samuel Pataboom, P-A-H-D-A-B-O-O-M. Pataboom?
Pataboom.
I am Samuel Pataboom, solicitor. This may catch you a little off guard because we have never met. I am the personal attorney for the former coffee giant Juan Valdez.
That's good.
We used to handpick his coffee beans before being bought out by Folgers. He was forced into early retirement. As he was no longer welcome in his home country of Colombia, he decided to move to Nigeria.
Of course.
On the 21st of April, 1999, he and his pet burro Pickles were wandering along the countryside.
They're now trying to see how silly they can get to see how many more people they'll suck in.
Unfortunately, Pickles accidentally stepped on a landmine. Juan himself was critically injured in the blast as large pieces of pickles shot through his body. He held on for a few days, but alas, died. Not before he told me where he had hidden most of his money. As you might know, Juan had become quite skeptical of banks, so he had hidden all of his money. For the last few years, Juan had been drugging his cousin Julio and surgically implanting the money inside different parts of his body. This is where you come in. Eddie, before you forwarded this to me, did you change anything?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just about to say, Eddie wrote this.
Look at his eyes.
Pataboom. First clue.
You know what? Seriously, we should set up some kind of Hotmail account or whatever and start sending this around the internet and see if any dolts will contact us.
Just like save everything. I was trying to figure out how to get old people's email addresses.
I think if you just send it out to a clump of people, after a while it just spreads like cancer. Everybody gets it.
I can do that.
I could use the email list for the show. It's like 10, 12,000 people now. I just send that out and go, hey, send this to every idiot you know. See how quick it comes back around. Maybe put a real phone number on here. Like, what, Dan?
Once it starts, it'll never stop. It'll continue going through email forever.
Yeah. Set up a Hotmail account.
You think the station would set us up a phone that we could record on?
Yeah. I just use my office phone. I never go in there.
Okay.
Aren't people going to realize it's a 214 area code that doesn't go to Nigeria?
Oh, we'll just put on here something that we've set up
a local hotline.
Yeah, I am currently in this country for a coffee class. Mm-hmm. Starbucks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's how you can get a hold of me. Perfect. Let's go to this chick once. Yes, Gloria.
Oh, Russ.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Really?
Yes.
So I was wondering if you could do me a big favor.
Yes.
Could you tell me what you're wearing right now?
Why?
Well, I was just wondering, driving home from work, actually leaving one job on my way to another, and I get to hear you.
Isn't it funny how everybody did the same thing? Yeah. What are you wearing right now? And we all started looking out all the different windows.
I haven't checked your website to see some pictures of you.
Yes.
And you're always having hot, sexy girls come in, and you're always describing how beautiful they are and the clothes that they're wearing and their gorgeous round breasts. I'm always curious.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, I do. Of course. You too? All right. Check on the line. If it ever kicks back in, I see it dropped. If she calls back, stick her back through. I felt a slam coming in there someplace.
Someplace, yeah.
So I was ready for that.
Very deep.
Yeah.
Back to pickles and the exploding something.
Burrow. This almost needs music. Let me see what I got. Close enough. Not quite Nigerian.
International.
Well, it fits for one.
Yes. Thank you.
And his exploding pickle burrow.
Is that what you meant by that? Like a barrel of pickles?
No, it was just
burrow.
Pickle
burrow. Because Dan said pickle burrow, and I thought, oh, Eddie slipped one past us.
Mm-hmm.
I was staring at a Folgers can trying to figure out what would he have named his
What would what?
What would he have named his burrow? I was like, pickles.
And name her pickles.
Yes, Gloria?
I didn't hang up on you, and I'm not going to give you a slam. I honestly want to know.
What is it you want to know? Because your phone cut out.
I know. It's because I'm out in the country.
I understand that. What was it you wanted to know?
I want you to describe yourself to me.
I am quite hideous.
No, I want... Okay,
yes?
What are you wearing?
Right now I'm wearing a... what police department shirt is this?
That is Plano.
Plano. I'm wearing a black Plano Police Department shirt. Blue jeans.
Do you have any handcuffs on?
No.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't.
Do you have some boots on?
Yes, I do.
And a belt?
Yes.
Do you have a walkie-talkie?
No. I have pull-up socks on.
God, you're ruining my fantasy, Russ.
Okay.
Okay, so what color are your eyes?
Brown.
And are you of medium build?
Average.
Average build. Do you have a belly going on?
No.
No. What about your pecs?
My what?
Your pecs.
Oh, my breasts.
Yes.
Yes, they're quite full and uplifting.
Are they?
Yes,
have
they
you
are.
ever? Now, if I was to put a bra on you, would you fill it out because they're that muscular or no?
No.
No?
I am making myself horny.
He's quite lean.
Yes. 6 foot 100. Just go to the website and look.
No, you don't understand, Russ. I work so much that I cannot sit down during the day to just surf for...
Right, so you'd rather call up and ruin the show right in the middle of a funny pickle bit.
No, I'm not trying to ruin the show. I'm on my way to work. And
What is it you do?
Well, I'm a teacher, and I just got done teaching school.
Right.
And
What is it you teach?
Can I tell you that?
Yes.
Okay, I teach history.
Okay. Wow. Ooh. I can see why you would want to conceal that. All right, so you teach history. What grades?
8th grade.
8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
How old are 8th graders? 13?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Yeah.
How old?
13.
Well, look at you.
I know. They give me a hard time.
Was there anything else I could do for you?
Well, no, you didn't finish describing yourself.
Just go to the website. Seriously, I have to go. I got exploding burrows.
Okay.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
Thank you. That went nowhere. All right. So different parts of his body. This is where you come in. Now, wait a minute. This is where you come in. Don't worry, I've already killed Julio and removed the $25 million. I would never ask a person of your caliber to do something like that. Our country is in ruin, as the UN has cut off all aid and our banks are only a few short days from failing. I need to have Juan's fortune removed from this country as soon as possible. Our current government is in a scramble to gather unclaimed funds in hopes of buying another G. Buying another G for our country. To have people feel even more sorry for us. Okay. I wonder if they have that problem in Nigeria.
What?
People coming up, knocking on the door in the middle of the night, running off.
No.
You never did that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Probably not. Probably not a problem.
Going up to a Nigerian's house, knocking on the door, running off?
No. We didn't have any Nigerians in our neighborhood.
But you would have done it if you had Nigerians.
It was a real popular country back then, so.
Was it?
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of people from there.
Oh. It's too bad. Nigerians are very funny when they come out after you've knocked on their door.
Are they?
Yeah. Udera.
They say.
I'll need to begin again.
Okay.
Trying to figure out where I left off. Oh, right here. Nigerian knocking. I have 10 working days in your country, that is 1 month, to get the money transferred out of Nigeria. I will list you as his next of kin because Juan was a whore and fathered many children all over the world. I have all the legal documents that can be used to back up this claim, so there is no need for you to procure an attorney or anyone in the slightest bit of understanding legal documents. I am more than willing to share the money with you on a 50-50 split with all of the transfers and taxes coming out of your end. They should be no more than 75% of your take, and you should still end up with over $3 million. I feel this is fair since I am doing all the legwork and had to kill and eat Julio. Yes. The only thing you need to do is open up a bank account, send me the information, be able to deposit this cash. Please let me hear from you as soon as possible via phone or email. Regards, Samuel Bada-boom, solicitor. Thank you. Yeah. See if the station will set up a phone number and then just set up a Hotmail account.
Okay.
And see how many jackasses respond to it. Exploding ones. That'll be interesting to see how long it takes before it comes back around.
Back to us, yeah.
Jesus. All right, when was the last time we did news? We got a break?
Yes.
Good.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Okay. We ever do news?
Nope. Well, we did one.
About 3:30 or
3:40, yeah.
Oh. All right, I guess we did that. Eddie, would you do me a favor and load some of the Pope stuff? A little light Vatican noise. Thank you. Pope has another edict for today.
Really?
Yeah. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good. What does edict mean, Dan?
Like a ruling.
Okay. It's not whatever it said, but okay. I don't want it right now. Just have it ready. I need the news thing first. Thank you. Unless you want to hear the new edict from the Pope.
I kind of like to hear it.
Now?
Well, now's good, but really up to you.
All right, Eddie, I lied. Look, back at the Pope music.
I have gathered you here again to discuss the weenie problem. This is my edict.
I don't think that's what an edict is.
That's a Pope joke. I'll be here all week. Try to fish.
Oh, look in the window.
Hi, Bob.
All right, Eddie, load the news music. Just doing news, Bob.
They come in here anyway.
All right, 4:55. J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3. We're just doing news. Doing news. 4:50.
I heard the Pope.
Just for a minute. Pope is gone. 4:55. J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Still is a problem with weenies in the church. Once again, I must admonish you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Window.
4:55? Katie.
Go ahead and start.
All right, brought to us by Singular Wireless. A parolee pleaded guilty today to dumping the body of a homeless man who was hit by a car, later died in a woman's garage, still lodged in the windshield. Herbert Tyrone Cleveland will be sentenced to 9 years in prison on that charge. He's been jailed since May on an unrelated charge of aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. Great guy. As part of the plea bargain, he's going to, of course, talk about the chick that did it, Shantae Mallard, 26-year-old, who was indicted in April on charges of murder of Gregory Biggs, the former bricklayer who had been living in a Fort Worth homeless shelter. We all remember the guy in the windshield.
There's a white man in my windshield. He tried to grab me.
Okay, the notorious B.I.G.'s family has released proof that Biggie was in New York on September the 7th, 1996, the night Tupac was shot in Las Vegas. Tupac isn't. As everybody knows by now, the Los Angeles Times claims Biggie was in Las Vegas arranging the hit.
Hold on a second. That blonde-headed chick right there, is she single?
I believe so.
Are you not single?
She is.
Is she single?
Yeah.
Is it? Does she have a boyfriend?
That I don't know.
What's Bob putting up on the window?
Something I printed.
Oh. Thought maybe he was leaving us notes. Does she have a boyfriend? Eddie?
I'm not quite sure. There's a guy she hangs around with.
Oh. Go ask her out for me, Eddie. Sans chloroform this time. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see, everybody knows by now the Los Angeles Times claims Biggie was in Vegas arranging the hit, but Biggie's family gave MTV some paperwork that shows Biggie had booked Puff Daddy's New York recording studio at the time Tupac was killed. The paperwork indicates that Puffy and another producer were in the studio with Biggie at the time of the shooting, but Puffy has refused comment. The timing, of course, is right for the release of Biggie and Tupac, a documentary that examines the death of both men. The film will be opening in New York and Los Angeles September 27th. And this version of the story, one theory puts forth that the Death Row producer's founder, Marion Knight, had both men killed, supposedly wanted Tupac dead because he owed him $10 million, and Tupac was threatening to leave Death Row.
So Puff Daddy killed him?
No, Puff Daddy didn't kill him.
Who killed him?
But we don't know yet. But they're saying that basically the notorious B.I.G.'s family has released proof that he was in New York, not in Las Vegas, like everybody's saying B.I.G. killed him. But now his family's saying, no. He had...
All right, so B.I.G. was accused of killing Tupac.
Correct. And he was in Puff Daddy's studio in New York. And, of course, Puff Daddy's going, I don't know nothing. Leave me out of this.
Well, who killed him?
They don't know yet. The version that comes out in this film, they say Marion Knight had both men killed because he wanted Tupac dead because he owed him $10 million and was threatening to leave the label. So they still don't know who killed them both. It's a mess.
I'm sick about it.
All right, gay wrestlers. Here we go. We all know you're dying to hear about tonight's commitment ceremony between Billy and Chuck's, their big gay wedding.
I told you wrestling was gay.
Well, it is tonight. There's a commitment ceremony.
Man, I bet Gary's sitting beside himself.
Yeah, he's sad to think he's playing.
That's 2 puddles.
We'll get caught up on some very important information about Raw. For starters, Monday night.
How embarrassing if you're a big wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Like Gary is.
Yes.
And then tonight is it Raw?
Yeah.
WWE?
WWE.
Yeah. They're going to have a gay ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Gay. That's very sick.
Mm-hmm. Somebody actually won a match with a sleeper hold. First time in years. The winner was Triple H, who put on a great match with Spike Dudley.
So almost kind of, if you're a fan of that.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That kind of make you gay too?
It would, I think so. The commitment ceremony, if you like wrestling,
well, because now you're going to be watching gay people.
And enjoying it and getting into it, getting really excited about it.
Yes.
Poor Gary.
Well, all that clenching and those tights, rubbing up against each other. And eventually, you're going to go gay.
Yeah. You can't.
Yeah, after a while, you can't, wave meat like that in front of somebody's face and not have it finally sink in.
Men rubbing up against each other, please. Who didn't know this was gay all along?
Yeah, they're running around without shirts on. Shaved.
Yeah, shaved.
Oiled. Hugging each other.
Let's say.
I'm almost gay just talking about it. Excuse me one moment.
Sure.
Hello, Gary?
No, this is Jake.
Gary?
Hey, I want to talk to...
Gary.
Hey, Russ.
Damn. All right, go ahead.
All right, Glamour Magazine has done their readers a courtesy this month of documenting the 10 things that men secretly want to share with their ladies about lovemaking.
I was hoping for a reach around, but okay.
The top 10. Here's the top 10 things that Glamour is telling women men want.
Okay.
See how many of these are true for you.
All right.
Number 10, he doesn't want to have sex in crazy places. When guys are teenagers, they want to take care of business anywhere they can because they basically can't go to their mother's house. But when we get older, we want to settle down.
That's number 9?
Just do it. Number 10. He just want to do it.
Oh, that's an extension of 10.
Just want to do it in the bed.
No. We want to do it anywhere.
That's, yeah.
Of course, the last weird place what was the last weird place I did it? The last weird place, this is true, this is not a joke, was a Whataburger bathroom in Mesquite on Galloway. But I was by myself.
I think you told us that story. You just I was twisted off.
I forgot where I was coming from or what I was thinking about, but I couldn't stand it. I had to stop.
That was years ago.
When was this?
92, 91.
Okay.
You haven't done it outside in the backyard and
I've done it out by the hot tub.
Yeah.
But that's in your own backyard.
That's not weird.
No. I'm trying to think. Last
weird. When we were doing the TV show, there was a girl that we met on the show. I think you said you did her in the bathroom at the club where we were shooting.
Oh, I did it in a camper a few years ago.
Out
in front of Cowboy.
Mm-hmm. Cab over.
That was the cab over, yeah.
That's good. I guess an elevator.
You make it sound trashy when you throw that in.
Sorry. All right, excuse me. Camper. That's much better. In front of Cowboys.
But that's not really dangerous either.
No.
I'm trying to think of some place where you run the risk of getting caught.
I was in a glass elevator about a year ago. In a hotel.
With who?
Number 9.
Who was it with? Was it Joy?
Yeah. It was Joy.
Was it not?
It was Joy.
Well, why would you just come out and say it was Joy?
Because we don't need to know that kind of information. But anyway, yeah, it was Joy.
You volunteered it.
In Austin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Joy?
Mm-hmm. Down in Austin, glass elevator. I've got pictures.
Let me ask you off the air.
What?
About Joy.
Sure.
What?
No.
So it wasn't Joy.
It was Joy. Quit it. Do that to me, ain't Bob.
Wait a minute. How'd you do it in a glass elevator?
About 2 or 3.
You just dig it in.
3 in the morning. You just get the elevator and push the go button.
Well, how do you get your goods out?
You're ready. You have a swimsuit on. She has a swimsuit on. You go. Just put it in there.
You have to do that Danny Terrio move?
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Or come from the hot tub, and it was just one of those moments. Glass elevator going up to the 10th floor.
And you didn't have any problems with the...
Nah, you get ready right before you get in the elevator. Plus, nah.
You didn't have that problem?
Mm-mm. And we did in, we did all over that hotel. The steam room and everywhere else. Then they're from Mardi Gras.
I would say JD's probably the weirdest one in the group because you got it by the dumpster.
Well,
I've got it by the
most sexually adventurous.
I got on the Star at Texas Stadium once a long time ago.
Who was that with?
That was, hold on.
The Star at Texas Stadium.
You mean take the state fair?
No, the Star in the middle of Texas Stadium on the
in the grass?
Yeah, that was.
You did not.
I swear to God. Swear.
Jane Seymour.
No. No, this is after.
It was Jane Seymour, right?
Because I knew the
Irving police came up and you said, hey, we're shooting a movie.
The security guard at 3 a.m. There's only 2 lights in that place on at night.
How did you get out there?
I knew the security guard.
Oh. What year was this?
Oh, God. That would have been the D word. So that was like 94.
Yeah. Is he still there?
I don't know.
You probably just got him fired. Keep going.
I'm sorry. Number 9, he wants clean talk in bed. According to their findings, most guys do not want dirty talk in bed.
I don't like dirty talk.
I kind of agree on that one. I don't really like that.
Dan?
I kind of dig it.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't imagine Laura talking dirty, though. What does she say? Oh, what does she say, Dan? What does Laura say?
I can't say.
Yes, you can.
I'm not going to say.
Oh, come on, Dan.
No, she's listening right now. Are you kidding?
That's all right. So both of you are in bed. You have candles lit around the room. What do you do when you guys...
You want me to get on top of you again?
No. No. I actually had 2 dreams last night. One of them was that, and I swear to God, I don't know why, I met Dolph Briscoe.
Did he talk dirty to you?
No, and in the dream... Is he dead, by the way?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
In the dream, I'm just thinking, I don't know why. I'm going, God, he looks younger than what I remember. Huh. And then I went on to something else. And that was it. Former governor of Texas.
Right.
Anyway, strange. So, when you guys actually have sex, how do you guys set it up? Because obviously you got to get all the kids out. You got to put Will in his area, and obviously your daughter knows not to come in.
Yeah, well,
do you guys do still the romantic stuff? Do you sit in the tub together?
Sometimes. We have a big garden tub.
Yeah. What does Laura say?
I'm not saying.
Write it down on a piece of paper. You could always say that I lied and made it up. I gotta know what.
Some of these are ridiculous. It's from Glamour magazine. Some of these are just like, you'll love number 2. Wait till I get the loud one.
All right, fine. He's not gonna tell us.
Okay.
I seriously doubt that's one of her lines.
It's not.
That would be funny for her to say it. Daniel. Daniel, come over here and my nasty. Daniel, eat it. Does she whine in bed?
No.
Like she does when she bitching at you yesterday?
No, she doesn't whine.
Daniel. Eat it faster.
Does she direct you at all?
Daniel, wrong hole.
Oh, boy.
Is Laura weird in bed?
No.
Doesn't do anything strange?
No.
Wear funky clothes?
No.
Appliances?
No.
Strap-ons?
No.
Dildos?
No.
Benoits?
No.
Handcuffs?
Occasionally.
You ever smack her?
No. Never hit.
What about when you're not in the car?
Still never hit.
No smackies? She didn't like it when you from behind you doing
spanky spanks. No.
That's
big turn off.
I don't mean a bunch. I just mean a little.
Just one time, it's over.
Really?
It's new. Just out. Done. She got big nipples. I'm telling you.
What, Eddie? You and the break thing. The one day I don't want to take breaks, you want me to take breaks. Yesterday I want to take breaks all day. You sit there like a squid.
We got 8 more we can get back to.
How far behind are we? Pretty far. Let me ask, just out of curiosity, we didn't run spots at all yesterday?
Well, I can answer your question.
Do you already know?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yes.
Did they load up heavier on today?
It's a little heavier.
Well, that kind of takes away from the gesture of we're not going to have spots on a certain day to commemorate that day. If you cram everything else in, did they cram in? Seems like the spot load was heavier on Tuesday too.
Tuesday we had a lot of live spots,
right,
to make it for live spots.
All right, so Tuesday and Thursday they cram all the spots,
right,
and then on Wednesday we look like good guys,
right.
So the station doesn't lose any money, and we got to suffer through 4 hours with no breaks. My nasty. All right, so we do need a break?
We really do.
All right, well, save the list. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up. And now, back to the Russ Martin Show with J.D. Ryan, producer Dan Lewis, associate producer Eddie Boyd, and Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM Talk White Lightning.
Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
I prefer you didn't. All right. Where do we leave off? What is this? This guy's been on hold for... He's been on hold longer than 10 minutes. What is it, Larry?
I'm sorry, dude. I just barely caught any of your show. Are you guys going to have Devin in studio?
I don't know, Dan. When's she coming up?
Unfortunately, she's coming October 4th.
And, yeah.
So we're going to be in Jamaica at that time.
So now.
Okay.
I did see, where's she going to be? Is it,
New Fine Arts.
Yeah, I saw the banner hanging up today on, Mockingbird.
Yeah.
God, I love her too. She's hot. Little hot blonde body, great big fake cans.
Yeah.
She reminds me of an ex-girlfriend.
I wish she was any of one of my ex-girlfriends.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. She can't come in a day early?
We're leaving on the 2nd.
No, we're leaving on the 3rd.
The 6th?
The morning of the 3rd, though.
Oh. You take this and you finish your list. Yes, Thomas?
Hey, Russ, what the hell's up with your boss coming in yelling at you about that Pope crap?
I don't know.
I think that's funny as hell.
I seriously think, here's what I think Bob, because if Bob was serious about something, it would be in a memo form, and I'd have to sit in a meeting with him and read. That's never happened in the 2.5 years I've been here. I think Bob likes getting on the air.
Possibly.
Yeah. You know, probably to talk about his golf show or something.
Yeah.
But...
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. The Pope thing was... Wow. He's cruising by the window out there. We're not talking about the Pope.
Seriously, though, they got a lot of... There were some program directors that were fired over O&A. Because ultimately it's his responsibility to decide what goes on the air.
Yeah, but O&A, the thing from what I heard, there was actual sex involved.
Yeah.
We're just play on words.
We're goofing. You're just slamming the figurehead of the church. That's all.
Well, they pretty well slammed themselves. We're just having fun with it.
Okay.
Normally, if you're the figurehead of some group that right now is known for pedophilia, is that right?
Yeah.
Pedophilia.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I know it's a word, I'll use it quite frequently. Pedophilia. You're open to ridicule.
Possibly.
I would think so. All right. Well, I was just wondering why he was being such an a-hole. But
I don't know. Who knows? But the Pope stuff. Thanks. The Pope stuff wasn't a memo, though, wasn't it?
I think originally it was. Yeah.
What do we want to do first? The rest of the list?
On Brokaw again.
You want to hear that?
Yeah. That was fun. It's back on the original 9/11.
Right. When at the end of the day, Brokaw looked drunk.
Yes, he did.
Hold on a second.
Stand by, Tom. You're on.
Good evening. Tom Brokaw from NBC Nightly News in New York. Did you see what happened today? Boom, whoosh.
Boom, boosh.
Because, after a day like they had last year, everybody by the end of the day had to be absolutely fried.
We were, and we're not, network news.
Well, but we had to talk for 4 hours. All he had to do was sit around and wait for somebody to hand him something.
True.
And I'm sure there were gaps in there to where he didn't have anything to do, but he had also been up all day. He was kicking them back.
Is it known that he drinks?
Not to my, no, I don't think so. Does he?
I don't know. He just always acts a little off.
Maybe that explains his speech.
Could be.
It's not a speech impediment. He's just drunk all the time.
And I still can't believe he's the anchor for NBC, and he's got a speech impediment.
Look at Connie Chung.
Well, she
has a speech impediment.
Does she really?
Absolutely.
What is
Barbara
hers?
Walters?
What is Connie Chung's? I never noticed it.
She's got a lisp.
Yeah.
A very bad lisp.
I never picked up on that. I'm always focused on Brokaw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Barbara Walters is as bad as Brokaw's. She pronounces things funny. Brokaw slurs.
Yeah, well, it's because he's hammered.
It'd be funny if he was.
Yeah. Good evening, it's Tom Brokaw for NBC News. Oh, I got the crap. Jesus, I messed you through last night. Oh, I'm going to blow up right here. You'll forgive me if I accidentally yak.
Power on.
Yeah, I know that. But if I start yakking, change one of the cameras. Don't get my bad side when I yak. That'll look funny.
Anyway.
Do the rest of that.
Tom Brokaw from NBC Nightly News in New York. Did you see what happened today? Boom, whoosh! That was weird. That just left me kind of weird feeling. Get that kind of ching in here. Let me get some sex going. That's kind of chong. Ching chang song. Get them both in here. We'll pull a train.
It'd have been a long day.
All right, let's see. Go ahead and do the rest of the list.
Okay.
I'll wait till Bob is gone to do more Pope stuff.
Okay. So far, this is from Glamour Magazine. These are the 10 things men secretly want in the bed.
Yeah.
You'll love we get to number 3, number 2.
Okay.
You'll fall over backwards. So far we have, he doesn't want to have sex in crazy places is number 10. Number 9, he wants clean talk in bed. Now we're up to number 8.
What is clean talk in bed?
Clean talk is just like, oh, I like that.
Ooh, baby.
I love you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Moaning, groaning, I love you, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But, when they start doing like what L.A. did.
Yeah.
Well, hers is extreme. I like it in the middle.
Why is Bob going back and forth like a panther?
He's waiting for you to pope up.
He's like,
just out inside of our window. He'll walk by.
There's nothing that way from the way he's going now. There's nothing up there he can do.
Well, there's Rob's office.
Oh. Okay.
But every time I look out there, I just see him pacing back and forth. I mean, it's not constant. It's just enough to where it's going on every few minutes.
Uh-huh.
So he's doing it for a reason. Hold on a second. Yes, Robert?
Hey, Russ, last night I'm pretty sure it was CBS, they were showing the thing about the firefighters and everything.
Right.
And they were letting the F word fly, the S word fly. They weren't cutting nothing out.
They played it uncut?
They played
uncut, I swear.
Those two filmmakers.
They're going, oh my God, did he say what I think he said?
Those two filmmakers that were actually in the building at the time.
Right.
There was so there was a documentary, and the firemen were saying F and saying S because, those just, but they didn't edit it.
Nope.
Wonder why.
I don't know.
I still don't get that, why people get away with that and we can't.
I guess because it's in documentary form, and
what if I said I was scared? Isn't
well,
it normally?
It's like when Michael Scott at Channel 5 got away with the F word. It just happened.
I got one coming.
No, you don't.
Seriously, he got away. Do you think
you have a delay? You can control it.
Not if I fell.
It was live. It was live. They couldn't do anything about it, and it was a natural reaction to something that happened. Whereas
all I know is if a gecko had jumped on me and I screamed out F,
yes,
that's what I'd be doing for cash right now.
I think you'd be all right with 1 or 2. It's when it's blatant and it's obvious and you do it on purpose and you do it repeatedly.
So if I accidentally just let one slip out.
If you let one slip out and it was something that happened suddenly, somebody walked in with a gun, you said, holy, oh, no, don't say it. Don't. Damn, that was
a real gun. I might have said it.
I'm going to get a different gun.
If you had blown real holes in the ceiling, I'd have dropped some F's. Now, I don't think anybody really knows what the rules are on that.
Yeah.
They probably ran disclaimers at the beginning of the show.
No, there was no commercials, no nothing. It was Nextel promoted it. I believe they promoted it.
So they rerun the entire documentary again?
I don't know. They had a year to cut it out. You think they would have?
Yeah, it's not like it was a shot.
It was a pre-produced.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
It's one of those things. Isn't the actual rule, it's community standards. It's what you can get away with.
Well, but when it's a network, it's on in several communities.
I know. Oh, somebody complained. If enough people complained, then they might get fined. But they didn't. Because given the situation.
Let the F word fly, Russ. Go ahead.
Different scenario. Fireman in a building that's collapsing versus disc jockey in a nice quiet room.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
I'll think of a way to work it into a sentence.
Okay. Number 8. He wants you to use sex toys. You might think the guy would be intimidated by your toys because the toys are possibly wider or bigger than he is. But guys like the fact that you can get different type of pleasure from these devices.
I think I'm okay with sex toys. Plus, you can get them done quicker.
Yeah. You can get, plus, when you're finished, you just hand him the toy and go.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I like to watch. Now, sometimes when I like to watch, I make funny noises. All right?
No,
so don't mistake as being asleep. I like to watch. That's my horny noise. Seriously.
Here, take this with you while you go to the kitchen. Make me a sandwich.
Use this to spread the mayonnaise.
So I got you cordless. What do you think? You can run around. Number 7, he doesn't want you to focus solely on his member. Guys don't want you to go straight for the love stick, as they say, when you're driving down the highway of love. And remember that besides the back door...
Why would you not want them to immediately go there?
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
That's the first place you want to go.
Yeah. Well, they say... Oh, there's another one here you'll love in a minute. But 2 and 3 are the best.
In fact, it's the chick that I was supposed to go out with tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. What happened to that?
She's just not calling me back, and it's whatever.
So is that from last weekend? The one you liked?
Yeah. Oh, Everett and I were arguing on the phone last night for 45... Okay, here's the quick thing in a nutshell.
Okay.
How are we doing on spots?
Getting close.
Okay. All right. Everett knows that she likes me a lot because she is conveying that to the girl that Everett's going out with now.
Okay.
Okay? So they're privy to information that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Everett's going, dude, I'm telling you, she likes you. Well, she hasn't called me back in 2 or 3 days. I'm confirming Friday. And if I don't get a confirmation by Wednesday on Friday, I'm making other plans. Okay?
Got it.
You should.
And he goes, well, but I know she's really looking forward to this. And she's planning. I went, but I don't know that. You got information I'm not privy to, so I can't calculate that into what I'm planning on. He goes, but you know she's going to want to be there Friday. I went, I don't know anything. She hasn't told me anything, and I haven't heard back from her.
Yeah, he's not your date counselor.
45 minutes on the phone, back and forth, back and forth. He never admitted. I went, all right, let's turn it into a court of law.
Mm-hmm.
You have information that I'm not privy to. I can't use that in the equation as I'm deciding how this is all going to play out. It's the way it is in law.
Yeah. You only make
he goes, but you know, this is real life. I went, excuse me.
How do you know? Why won't she call you back? She's too busy?
I don't know. But she's emailing back and forth with Everett's girlfriend.
She can't email you?
I guess not.
So you're out? Out for the weekend?
Yeah.
This is Thursday.
It's Thursday, and I haven't gotten a yeah, we're on.
I think that's fair.
Right and now Everett's pissed about that.
You're right back to setting the stage. You let her get away with this.
Right.
Call you on Friday morning and go, yeah, I guess so. Well, she was waiting for something better to happen.
Well, I even threw that out to Everett. I went, this sets a precedent. If you let them screw you around in the beginning, they already know what the boundaries are and how far they can go. He goes, dude, I'm telling you, she likes you. She's looking forward to this.
Her phone broken?
I guess so. She can call and email somebody else, but not me.
So is she out, completely out now?
I haven't decided. She's out for this weekend.
Right.
Are you sleepy?
No.
Your eyes look sleepy.
Well, my eyes are
Did you just have a rush of your heart?
No, my eyes are dried out.
Oh.
I don't have any drops.
I have something.
No.
It'll burn.
No.
Well, when the burning goes away.
Yeah.
Moist all day.
Yeah. I don't mind.
No, I do.
I can hit you from here. Just do your eyes like this.
You'll break down. If she calls, what if she calls tonight?
It's too late.
And you have nothing to do tomorrow night.
I'm so sorry.
It's Thursday.
I really do want to go
Why am
out.
I going to break down?
I just said, well, because you got nothing to do tomorrow night.
That don't make any difference.
Okay.
Have you made other plans?
Have I?
Uh-huh.
No. I'm not in love with this chick. I like her.
Yeah.
Now, if I was in love with her and I was getting screwed around, yeah, I'd go ahead and, oh, great, she finally called. Okay, I'll take anything, honey.
I agree.
All right.
It'll wait a week.
Oh, I'm sure I'll hear about this tomorrow from Everett. Excuse me.
Well, you're right. So he does, number 7, he does not want to focus solely on his member. Number 6, his climax is second on the list. Glamour magazine says most men actually prefer the women.
Say orgasm.
Orgasm first. Because as one guy said, one orgasm is...
You may have to back up and read the whole sentence because I don't know how much I had to cut out the way you read it.
Okay, Glamour says most men actually prefer the woman to finish on their own. Because as
finish on their own or finish first?
Finish first.
Okay.
One orgasm is pretty much like the next as far as a guy go, but I feel as far as guys go, but I feel like a rock star if she has massive one during lovemaking.
I feel more like a rock star if I finish and make them leave. Like really quick.
Yeah. Just use them and go.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with most of these. He wants, here's one you'll like. Number 5. He wants you to put your finger down there. Glamour talked to a bunch of guys at a New York bar and says, what's something a woman...
I don't understand.
It'll clear up here in a minute.
All right.
What's something a woman you love should do? An overwhelming response was that she should manually explore the entrance of the back door. Prostate
we do like that.
stimulation, if you will. That was number 5. I agreed with that one.
Oh, okay. I got it.
I'm agreeing. There are some in here that make sense. There's some that just totally out.
Got it.
Number 4, and this one doesn't really matter. He doesn't want you to smell like a bed of roses when you come to bed. They quote 3 different guys who say basically they don't like the women straight out of the shower. They like their natural odors.
No, I don't like that at all.
I totally disagree with that one, too.
What about you, Dan? Does Laura stink?
No. Fresh, clean out of the tub.
Oh, what's he going to say? Has she ever come to bed stinking?
Mm-mm.
Oh, please.
No. Daniel, 20 years, she's never come to bed rancid.
We paid a lot of extra money for that big garden tub with the jets all around
before you got the big garden tub, because it's not every day she goes in there and hoses it out.
Are you kidding? She sometimes bathes 2-3 times a day. She loves that tub.
Yeah.
She's never come to bed with a fishy cat.
No.
I bet she has.
In 20 years, probably. You come home from a date, you're all, you're just hot for each other. You've been out doing something. You just tear off the clothes and go for it. That's sweaty and nasty.
Yeah, but you're not worrying about.
Okay.
You get a wet nap. You stop by KFC and get a free wet nap and a spork.
2 sporks.
Clean it out.
Natural scent is sexier. I don't agree with that, though. Here's my second.
I always get excited when I get a spork. It's just such a marvel.
Somebody sat down and went, wait a minute.
Look at this.
What were we thinking?
Just trying to think of spork and a knife. That would be an Everett response. Never mind.
Number 3, he does not want a threesome with your hot friend.
Wow. Guys. Hold on a second. How are we doing on spots, Eddie? Like, bad? All right. Are the rest of these good? Because if they are, you can hang on to them.
The other 2.
Plus, I'm sitting on some Pope bits.
Okay. Number 2, let me just hit them real quick.
I don't know. Are they worth hanging on to?
Number 2 is definitely worth hanging on to.
All right.
Hold on, told Ned.
All right. Okay. Oh, hang on. What is it, Everett?
You're screwing yourself.
I'm not. We got a break. You got to go anywhere anytime soon?
No, I'll hang out.
All right. Hold on.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
All right. Your traffic before we get Everett on the phone. All right, what do you got, Jonathan?
All right, Russell, just a couple of accidents to report. First of all, this report brought to you by Singular Wireless and by Taco Cabana. Westbound I-30, there's slowdown between East Grand and I-45 due to an earlier accident. The accident is gone, but your delays still remain. Northbound I-35 is just after Louisville Lake. There is an accident on the left shoulder. Heavy delays coming out of Farmers Branch due to onlookers slowing down to take a look. And finally, both directions of business 121 at Main Street. Very heavy delays there due to an injury accident. This report brought to you by the Texas Lottery. Get set with the latest Texas Lottery fun and excitement and play Texas 2-step draws are held every Tuesday and Friday with jackpots starting at $200,000. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. What? Lightning.
All right, thanks, Jonathan. It should be 70 below tonight, partly cloudy, 91 tomorrow. Cooling off for the weekend, bringing some showers by Saturday. We're 91 degrees at the Talk at Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right, go ahead, Everett.
You know you're screwing up. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm not.
You're screwing up this thing with this new girl.
Why?
And you shouldn't be. You know why. We've already talked about this. This girl is great. She's beautiful. She's smart. She really, really digs you. And
I know that how?
Because you guys have hit it off. You've had a great time together. You've made plans for the weekend, have you not?
Yes, and I called to confirm Tuesday, and I ain't heard from her. Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever. Anyway, I ain't heard from her, and it's now Thursday afternoon. I'm making other plans.
No, why would you want to do that? You've already made plans with her. She's already confirmed.
I called to go. No, she hasn't confirmed.
You guys made plans, right?
Yeah.
Has anything happened to make those plans not come true?
She ain't called back.
But you'd already agreed to make plans. She hasn't called and said we're not going to get together, and you're ready to just throw the whole thing off.
The message I left was, I'm calling to make sure we're still on for this weekend. If that isn't, if I don't get a phone call from that, then I'm going to assume we ain't on. And if she hasn't called as of today, and she calls tomorrow, you don't call me day of and go, yeah, we're on.
But we had this conversation. You know, the girl I'm going out with is friends with her. Mm-hmm. They've been emailing back and forth. She's crazy about you.
She's not emailing.
That's hearsay.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, whatever. We're not
Everett.
This is real life, man.
Yes, it is real life. And in real life, if you're going to go out with somebody and they call you and say, call me to confirm that we're going to go out this weekend, you would call. You wouldn't call the friend, and you wouldn't email the friend. You would call the person that you're going out with. Yes or no?
No, it depends on the circumstances. What I told Russ last night.
I don't think you take it depends on the circumstances in court.
Well,
if whoever you're interrogating or whatever it is you call when you're questioning them, if they go, well, it depends, you don't say it. You go, I want a yes or no.
Well, all I suggested to you last night, Russ, when we talked about this.
All I know is I won the argument. You never would give in, and I didn't even go to a good college.
No, I know what the problem is. Right?
What?
You did the same thing last week. Last week you were telling me, I think it was Saturday. Oh, you've never been hooked up with anybody on a blind date where it's actually worked out.
I said that where they weren't ugly. I didn't say that we were going to have a relationship.
No, what you said worked out. Those were your exact words, because I remember being extremely startled and falling over. You said that it had worked out, you being hooked up with this girl. And then that evening you call back drunk, you've thrown her number away. I know what this is about, and you do too if you really fess up to it, if you're willing to. This is about L.A. You're still hung up on L.A.
Please.
You are.
Would you please turn loose of that?
Yeah,
really, you're like a dog with an old shoe.
I'm not the one hanging on to it.
Well, there's nothing to hang on to. How could you be so intelligent? You have your degree, you have your doctorate in jurisprudence with Rice. Whatever. You got that. And be so... What's the word I'm looking for?
Russ.
Socially retarded.
Yeah, socially retarded about stuff.
I also have a degree in psychology.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
How many degrees you got?
2. One in law and one in psychology. And I'm not just speaking out of turn here. I know you. I know the situation with L.A. And
there is no way you got a psychology degree.
Are we going to debate whether or not? I've got it hanging on my wall. You can come look at it sometime if you like. But be that as it may, I'm not speaking out of turn here. The dynamic is plain. You are willing to do whatever you can to sabotage the scenario that you've got going with this beautiful
She's sabotaging it by not calling him back.
Yeah.
What we don't know, but there is a variable that is missing.
Get him, Dan. I'm going to have some Jack while you're doing this.
Is she calling her friend? The girl you're dating, has she called her?
They have emailed back and forth.
Has she called her? Have they talked on the phone?
I'm not sure if they've talked on the phone or not.
All right, but she is emailing, right?
They have emailed.
Okay, why can't she email Russ and say, my phone isn't working, here's an email?
Yeah. Is she too cool? I mean, what?
My point is this, which neither of you has allowed me to make. Leave yourself open to the possibility that she has...
Why should he? She's not responding.
Keep talking. I'll just sit here. Let me know when you're done.
Why should Russ leave himself open for a date that's not going to happen because she hasn't responded?
It is going to happen.
He called her and left a message and said, call me to confirm.
It is going to happen.
Did she respond?
She travels a lot with her job.
Oh, but she's got time to email your girlfriend.
They've emailed. I don't know why she hasn't emailed you. Maybe she's waiting to
I'm telling you exactly why. She's playing this little chick game. How long will he wait? Chicks do that all the time. What can I get away with? How much does he like me? How long will he wait? That's not a good game to play with me because I don't care. Okay. I have Tawny Stone.
Well, what about...
Not quite yet.
What about...
I have her website, and trust me, everything on her website, I got plenty to hold me over. She's got the photo layout where she's wearing the little pajamas with the chicks on it.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, like the little fluffy chicks.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and
she's wearing that, and she pulls her shirt up like she pulls her shirt up just enough to go, don't look. Okay, look.
And Russ,
and then she looks down in her pajama bottoms to see if her squid's still there.
You got some great pictures.
There's no denying that you have an endless supply of hot-looking women
to look at.
To whom, that I mean, you know as well as I do. There are lots of hot women about, and being in a position that you are, you have access to them. But that's also it's a double-edged sword because if you continue thinking, gee, I can.
See, now you know what I went through last night.
The next one.
And he just kept going.
You're clearly right.
Effort to enjoy the one.
Everybody agree with me this time?
Yes,
totally.
Okay. All right, I understand.
Everett's out on this one.
Nobody agrees with you on this one, Everett.
Well, that's fine. I'm not calling for them to agree with me. I'm calling to tell you what my insight is. You can either choose to go with it or not.
Well, you know what? I shouldn't be privy to your insight.
Shouldn't be an inside deal. Why? I mean,
I should know what's going on.
Yeah, let's take you guys out of the equation. Let's say it's just a normal relationship with a guy and a girl getting together.
That's what I told him last night.
There you go.
He goes, but you do know.
That's...
Well, when you and I had spoken last night, you I think had left a message with her the day before, and
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, whatever it was. It was the day before you and I had spoken, and she had not even had a full 24 hours to call you back.
She had more than enough time. And let me ask you something. Was I drunk last night when we were talking?
I think you probably were.
That's not important. I just want to see if you could tell.
I can tell when you're drunk.
You can't always tell.
Yes, I can.
What do I do?
You argue even more nonsensically than you usually do.
I believe I was very sensically.
No, you were drunk.
I remember the conversation.
Well,
and I remember that I was right.
Well, a gold star for you. You can recall a drunken conversation. Big deal. You're still drunk.
I wouldn't point no fingers at me.
All I'm saying, Russ, is that I'm not... Take
okay, I understand. All right, okay, then I'll go out with her Friday.
Excellent. I mean, I spent the time
I understand.
In your backyard.
I understand. And you know what? Yes, you did break my fence. Here's the way... He goes, you know what? I tried... Because he tells me about everything from last week. And, we even tried crawling out over the fence and then decided we would just stay, okay? Mm-hmm. And then I tell him Sunday, my fence falls down. And how strange is it? He's trying to go over the fence, and then 2 days later, the fence falls down, and he goes, it ain't him.
Yeah, it was.
It's a kooky world we live in.
It's not a kooky world. You collapsed my fence.
Well, gee, I think we're in a court of law, and gee, I don't think you really have any proof of that. So I guess you'll just have to kind of...
your own admission.
Wonder. I haven't admitted anything.
No, he admitted he tried. He never admitted he actually did it. He had told a story about trying to crawl over the fence to leave.
Right.
Because he didn't want to come back through the house because I was humping what's-her-face.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, well, what a coincidence. My fence fell down Sunday while it was raining.
Mudslide. It's clearly the plate tectonics, shift in the earth.
Okay.
I'm sure my climbing over it had nothing to do with it.
Hey, did Bob leave? Is he gone? Is his office? Is it?
His office is closed and locked.
All right, Everett. Well, I got to do this Pope bit now that he's gone.
Okay.
Yes, I'll be. She and I'll have a lovely time.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
Bye.
Bye.
Why can't Everett be that entertaining when he's here?
I don't know.
So you going out with her?
No.
What if you
you saw that one coming?
What if you get home tonight and there's a message that was dated at 4:00 today?
Tough.
What's 4:00?
Normally Wednesday's my cutoff.
Okay.
I think that's only fair.
Well, if she's on the road, maybe she didn't get your message.
Well, you know what? How horrible is that? Normally I check my message.
I'm not the one dating her. I don't care.
Yeah. And he kept going back to but you do know this, but I shouldn't know.
Yeah.
And if you're not supposed to be privy to it, you don't weigh it in.
Unless somebody calls up and said, she's on the road, she told me to tell you, which he never said.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's my Pope stuff. There it is. How are we doing on spot, Teddy? We okay? Don't. You're all right or not?
We really need to.
Do we got to hit it before 6?
You need to.
All right. Then I'll answer this, and then we'll blah, blah, blah. Yes, Andrea?
Yeah, did you just admit that you humped Horsewoman?
We're talking about two different chicks here, but yeah, I made out with...
Because you said you made out with it.
I made out... Well, no, the chick we were just now talking about was the hot one. But last weekend? Weekend before last. Whenever. It's while we were on vacation.
Friday we were on vacation.
Everett got... I was raped.
You were not raped.
Yes, I was.
I just want to make sure you had your story straight.
No, that's two different chicks. But yeah, Everett got me drunk. They put something in my...
No. You mugged down because you were drunk with an ugly chick. You got cans. Nice cans.
I was raped.
You weren't raped.
I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't been drunk.
Everett walked in.
You made such a big deal about Horsewoman.
Oh, God. I could actually almost vomit now just thinking about it. Because every time, you would kiss it and you'd pull away from it, you'd look at the mug and go, what am I doing? Oh, cans.
Yeah. Look down and see those and just not see the face.
All right, just wanted to find out.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, but you still know that you tangled tongues with...
Okay.
Dudley Do-Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nell. God, it's the chin just kind of comes out, and then the forehead kind of comes down to balance out the fact that the chin shoots out, so it's really gross.
Kind of Jay Leno looking?
Yeah, if she turns sideways, she looks like the moon.
Little crescent moon, huh?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like the guy that used to do the McDonald's spot. Remember the moon?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. All right, let's do this and we'll come back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
What were we doing before the break? I forgot.
Talking to Everett.
No, screw that. I'm not taking that.
You're about to do the Pope bit.
Oh. Man, he gets a hold of setting me up with somebody, and he just doesn't turn it loose. No. The same thing with a horse chick. He even wanted to know what the status on that was. I went, I don't know. Call Lone Star Park. I'm not taking her out again. Well, I never took her out. I met her over at his house. They raped me.
No, they didn't. You were voluntarily.
He got 7.5 Coronas in me.
That's not raping somebody. You voluntarily touched those cans. And kissed her on the mouth.
On the muzzle.
Snout.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with the horse thing. I think Everett just hates to be wrong about stuff like that.
Could be.
Well, I set you up with a horse chick and you didn't like her. You said she was ugly. Well, she is. She's got the body's fine. It's just the mug at the top.
But now you find somebody you like. Now he's really not going to let go of this. But you're right. You don't call somebody back by Thursday. When you say call back, screw you.
I'm confirming for Friday.
That's all you got to do. It takes 10 seconds. Call your house when you know you're on the air. That way you don't have to, if I'm busy, it takes 15 seconds. It's easy.
You don't have to convince me. I can't believe you actually agree with me for a change. It's starting to piss me off. La-da-dee-dee. Hello?
Hey, O'Malley.
Russ.
Do you know how old you're going to have to be to get into White Trash Party?
21.
You are going to have to be 21?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks, man.
You're welcome. Yeah, O'Malley's getting his own phone calls now.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Hello, the O'Malley Show.
What's that other stupid thing in the Glamour, from the Glamour thing JD was reading?
Did we not finish that?
No.
No. All right. We'll finish it. Thanks.
Okay, we'll recap. This is Glamour magazine. This is what Glamour is telling women men want in bed.
Yeah, do it really quick.
Okay. 10, he doesn't want to have sex in crazy places. 9, he wants clean talk in bed. 8, he wants you to use sex toys. 7, he doesn't want you to focus solely on his love stick. 6,
I don't know what the hell that means.
He doesn't want you just to focus on his thing. He just wants you to, don't forget the, all other stuff, the small of my back and my feet.
Screw that.
Okay.
Now, Grant, if you want to bop back and forth between the love stick and the love...
Say it.
Pudding hole.
Portal.
Yeah. Then you can go back and forth.
Yeah. Second, his climax is second on the list.
You know why I like them to do the love pudding hole? Because they deserve it.
That's number 5. He wants you to put your finger near the portal, or around the portal. Mm-hmm. Number 4, he doesn't want you to smell like roses. Number 3, he doesn't want a threesome with your hot friend.
That's out of Glamour.
That's
right?
Number 3.
I bet you if they did the same survey, you wouldn't get that response in FHM.
They said they asked guys, but what kind of guy?
Well, they asked guys at the mall
with their girl.
What they said here is guys should learn from those of us who've made the great mistake of doing this. The reality during and afterwards sucks. It broke me and my girlfriend up.
I don't even know what you just said.
Okay, never mind.
What did he say?
He said that guys in reality guys got broke up.
The fantasy is better than reality. Fantasy of her and her hot friend.
So you're saying fantasy is always better than reality?
In this case, they say it is.
Oh, no. Because when I got those two, where are the chicks from
Bosnia?
Yeah, Bosnia. When I got them both naked in the office. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
I still pull to that. Because we're sitting, I agree. We're all sitting on the couch, and then one of them just reaches and touches it. That's good, but good.
Well, here we're talking about a girl.
That was good.
A girlfriend. Those are two strangers. Now, maybe it's
that was okay.
It's a girlfriend and...
they were both naked.
I know.
Hold on, I gotta pinch my nipples.
You'll love number 2.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hello?
You better shut your mouth.
Oh, good.
What's the matter?
Go there.
What's the matter, Gary?
Don't go there, Russ.
What's the matter?
You went there once, and
what are you upset about?
Hey, if you in any way,
did you hear what's going to be on? Did you hear what's going to be on WWE tonight?
Hey, you shut your mouth.
They're going to do a musical. Gary, they're the ones putting gay people on, not me.
I think it sucks. We've been talking about it all week. It sucks.
Are you going to watch it?
Yeah, I'm probably going to watch it.
Well, that makes you queer.
No, I'm not.
Yes, it does.
God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And let me tell you something, Russ. Let me tell you, you better give me my proper respect, or I am going to come to the stage.
All I know, Gary, is I don't sit around and watch gay shows.
Let me tell you something. Hey, you didn't even take up for me the other day.
What happened the other day?
I tried you once, and I'm going to tell you again. I don't appreciate you not taking up for me when Big Jelly called me out.
Who is Big Jelly?
Big Jelly, I'm going to whoop both y'all's ass. I've had enough.
Well, first of all, he's the one that said something about you. Why don't you go get him instead of screaming at me?
Well, I'm going to kick both of y'all's ass.
I gave you tickets to the wrestling thing. You should be ever indebted to me.
You wanted tickets to Barbara Streisand? What did you want?
Yeah. You want some kind of Broadway musical?
Liza Minnelli, maybe.
No, let me tell you something.
When was the last time you were with a woman? Really? Don't lie to me, because I'll know.
It's been a while.
I knew it. Now, when was the last time you were with a man? Yesterday. I knew it.
Hey, let me tell you something.
You didn't deny it. No.
Give me a big surprise. Why don't you just get one of your little cloney ladies to come up there, and I will show you.
What, Gary?
I will show you what the next big thing can do, because I'm the next big thing.
Click. Got it.
He's always talking about his big thing.
What is he?
He kept redialing the phone. I wanted to say, you already dialed. Stop.
It's like sitting in a car after it's already started. Nice going, Gary. And you know he's done that.
All right, what are 1 and 2?
Glamour magazine, this is what guys want in bed. Number 2, he doesn't always want to have sex. Once he gets to know you, sex becomes secondary.
Hey, you get tired of it.
No, that's not the way they put it.
That's what happens.
It becomes more emotional.
As soon as you meet
physical.
him, you can't get enough of that body. You're all over it exploring, and once it's like exploring a jungle. Once you've seen it, who wants to go back and look at it again? Oh, it's fun to visit from time to time.
It gets more emotional than physical.
No, it doesn't.
That's what they say.
You get tired of it.
And number one, ladies and gentlemen, they say he wants to see dirty pictures of you. Glamour claims that men are turned on by gorgeous naked models, but no. They want to see pictures of their own girlfriend. Quote, my wife's so hot, I'd love to take photos of her and look at them with or without her. She's 10 times hotter than any girl in those magazines. That was my favorite. He only wants to look at nasty pictures of you. Right, Dan?
Yeah.
That's right.
You don't want to look at any other naked pictures of women?
Oh, never.
I got it. All right.
That was my favorite.
My wife is my one and only.
She knows you look at porn, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She's caught me.
Ooh, with your pants down?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's pathetic.
Yeah, she comes busting in the office. Dinner's ready.
You're right. Almost. Yours. Open.
Green gravy.
Bring your biscuits over here. What is it, Chris?
Hey, Russ, I just want to let you know that Gary and I went to share together, and we had such a great time. He was just, if he could turn back time, I tell you, that boy.
Gary actually looks like to me he could be an extremely affectionate and loving guy.
Oh, he's just so great in the sack, Russ.
When he would actually kiss you on your man lips, would he put both of his hands on the side of your face and gently caress it as he tongued your thing?
Well, no, his mouth is so big, he just takes the whole unit and the balls.
All right. Guess who's back?
And the bottom? the bottom or the top? Sorry, it's a gay reference.
Gary, pitch or catch?
Russ?
Pitch or catch?
Russ?
Pitch or catch?
Russ,
Pitch or catch?
Open to get the wax out of your ears, boy.
Pitch or catch?
I tell you, know that Cobra Clutch you talk about?
Pitch or catch?
I'm going to take that doggone Cobra Clutch.
You like to pitch?
I'm going to break your
You like to
neck.
catch?
This time
Which one is it? Pitch or catch?
Back, punk.
Catch?
And you better tell your viewers out there, they better shut their mouth or I'll kick every one of their candy ices.
All right. Well, how about this? Okay, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize.
Right,
I'm going to apologize. Gary, calm down. Let me apologize.
Shut up, bro. I swear you're irritating the crap out of me. I'm here trying to move
You hear him?
He's going to explode.
Yeah. Gary, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize. No, they don't know. They don't know. It's your yellow pants. Gary, listen. Listen to me. They don't know anything. Sorry, you're officially dead. Is that the first time you've seen that, Thomas? Is it?
Thomas is gone. I told you it's funny, and every time Thomas is red.
That was a hell.
Look how red he is. He's not breathing.
That was a hell of a build-up on that one.
That was a good one. I think it's a rare back.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Thomas is gone.
Thomas got mad at his mom last night and called her the C word.
Thomas.
That's what you said.
You can't be doing that living with her.
She kicked him out.
Did she?
Did Mama kick you out? After you called her a C word?
I didn't do that.
Did you call her that in the room, or did you say it when she walked out? Because they'll still catch you. I flipped my mom off once when I was 14. Right. She saw the shadow on the wall. She walked down the room, and I went, She came back and she went, I saw the reflection. Bam.
Yeah. I called my mom a bitch, but she was out of the room. She was 3 rooms away.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Through the sheetrock.
She comes back.
She looked like the Kool-Aid man.
No. She came back into the room. She said, that hurts me deeply that you would say that, and your father's going to beat you to death when he gets home.
We just got a new TV. Your dad's going to beat you with it. Hope you're happy. Get off the girl.
All right.
Why did you call your mom the C word?
I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, no. Why'd you call her the C word? What did she do?
It's a long story. I said it under my breath, and she, of course, heard it.
Why did you say it under your breath? What did she do?
She was just bitching at me.
About? Not cleaning your room? Thomas listens to Mama.
You didn't do her foot massage right?
I had
Rub my corns.
Yeah. Do what?
I had a little too much to drink.
Yeah. Well, what did she do?
I came in very late, and she started.
She want to know where you had been?
Just started chewing my ass out. And
about what?
They're coming in very late and quite intoxicated.
Oh.
So I was walking off. And I made a comment underneath my breath. She heard it. And
she come in and smack you?
I thought she was, actually.
So what is very late when you're 20-something?
Yeah.
2.
2 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm. You by yourself?
Uh-huh.
What about your mom? Was she with anybody?
Uh-huh.
What was she wearing?
I don't know. Garters.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Holds up the poon.
Mm-hmm. Keep it strapped up so it don't sag.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want some old woman walking around your house without her garters on. Looks like you got slugged. I need to stop by Albertsons and get some salt. Quit it. Never did the Pope thing.
No. The new edicts.
I guess I can do it now. How are we doing on spots, Eddie?
Getting close.
Yes, Mike?
Yeah, Russ. You have got to get somebody to videotape you doing that spinning Cobra clutch. 'Cause I'm going out of my mind trying to figure out how you...
I really think it's probably funnier just to hear and not to see.
No, you got to put it up.
Because essentially, I think your mind makes it funnier than it is.
Just listening to O'Malley lose it when you do it, I have got to see what you're doing here.
Okay, I'll put it on the website.
All right, man. Thank you.
I don't think so.
It's funny. It's funny to watch every time. I don't know why. I think it's the rare back. If you can see what I look like. It's not as good, but it's funny.
Did I do the face?
Yeah, you do the face, the whole thing. You start way down here and you go, smack. Say, it's not funny when I do it.
No, actually, it's almost pathetic.
I know. There you go. I mean, you do it.
Isn't that odd? Russ does it,
Dan.
it's funny. You do it, it's pathetic.
Well, you do it, Dan.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, right.
Dan knows better.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trademark bit.
I know you can't do it.
I'm just sad for Gary, who has to watch gay programming tonight and enjoy it. Probably going to sit there with his mom.
Well, and he fantasizes about being a wrestler, so.
And he'll probably get all excited and start seeping his balls in his pot pie. I don't either. Don't even ask.
No.
The visual's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it didn't make any sense.
Sitting there straddling his TV tray.
Yeah.
Gary,
That's warm.
Gary, stop straddling. You're going to bend your wrestling TV tray. It's metal, you know.
But, Mom, it feels good. Oh, gee. All right. We'll take a break.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right. You guys want to do the last half hour? I never did the Pope stuff.
No.
Kind of hate to waste it in the last part of the show.
People listen all the way to the end.
They're still listening.
Yeah, I suppose. I guess I could do part of the edict in one song. Because we've got several songs.
Oh, really?
I was kind of stockpiling over the week. I was going to do a couple yesterday and we got busy.
And, well, Bob's not here.
Yeah. Let's see if I've got the music. Mm-hmm. Excuse me a second while I look around for it.
Or you could save them for tomorrow. We've got one more. We could do news.
Gary, hungry man.
I want the double crunch.
See that hot burning crust stuck to his balls. The dog's licking it off.
And he's not stopping it.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Figure out what cut the song is. Track 2. What are you laughing at, Dan?
Email just came into the Hotmail account from Michael Rowe, Everett's dating advice.
All right, let me look at it really quick. I know it is probably a bit, but are you really going to take dating advice? Okay. Yeah. From a guy that did not see Kitty Cat in person until his 20s? Is that what Everett said?
I don't remember that, but it's the next line that made me laugh.
Well, yeah. We all know that one. Take dating advice from a guy that didn't see Kitty Cat in person until his 20s. Did he ever say that on the air?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I know we talked about that one time. When was the first time you saw Kitty Cat?
Maybe he went on one he wasn't dating.
Possibly.
Is that our Rob on the hotline? Yes, Rob?
Hey.
Yes?
I'm calling you about Jackal.
Do we have them?
Huh?
Do we have them?
Hello?
Yes? Rob.
What?
Don't say S and then say hello again.
My phone, you know what?
Hi, what? Okay, I can hear you now, but nobody else can. Go ahead. Okay. All right.
I thought it cut out. I'm sorry.
Your phone's back on. You're fine. So, do we have Jackal?
Do we have what?
Jackal.
Do we have Jackal?
Yeah.
I hope you didn't commit to anything.
No.
Dan came in and told me a number, and I don't have that approved. I can't do that. So please tell me you didn't already sign a deal with them.
Well, how could I sign a deal? I told Dan, I went, call Bonnie over at the record label, see if we can get Jackal in for the white trash party, find out what budget the station has for the bands for the party, and we'll go from there.
We just started talking about it. We haven't done anything yet.
Okay, well, I just know yesterday the way you were talking to them, like you guys are friends. I don't know the relationship, but they were pretty much planning on coming in.
No, yesterday it sounded like he was trying to blow us off because he didn't want to come here. We're going to start touring again on the 15th. Oh, you need us on the 18th.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, Rob, I'll give you...
Well, wait a minute. What did Bonnie say when you called her at the record label? Did she make it sound like it was a possibility?
She said it was a possibility, and she's going to try to work it out and find out what it's going to cost. that has to all be worked out. They have to come up with a figure first for how much it's going to cost to get them here.
Well, Jesse told me this many dollars on the phone.
Right, but because it's a charity event, then
maybe they could come down?
Maybe they can come down. So
see there, Rob?
She's got to talk
How
to...
much?
I don't
How
know.
much?
She's got to talk to Jesse first and find out how much. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will give you Bonnie's number, and you and Bonnie and Jesse can all work it out. That way I don't have to be the man in the middle.
Is it what you told me the original figure was?
Dan's taking that tone with Rob.
I can tell. You hear it?
I don't know.
That's probably that's going to be the maximum of whatever figure. Did you tell him this figure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's crazy.
Oh, it is for Jackal?
It's a white trash party. They're not giving me any money.
They're not giving you any money at all for bands.
Well, and then Bruce might kick in some as well.
Yeah, we're trying to get Bruce from Amazing Wackeria to kick in some cash. And if we get close, I'll make up the rest of it out of my own pocket. How about that?
All right.
If we get close.
Well, what's close?
Well, I don't know. A couple of grand? That's close.
It's close. You're right.
You're going to give him a couple of grand?
I want a piece of the door.
The door's going to Operation Kindness.
Screw them. I'm paying $2,000.
No.
If we get dangerously close, I'll make up the rest.
I'm not buying that.
Well, I just said it on the air. I'm a little screwed now, wouldn't you think?
No, because you'll go on the air and say, I never said that, and everyone will call in and go, yep, he never.
Rob, quit it.
Hold on a second. Dan, did Rob's 911 tape ever come in?
I've been trying to get it, and I talked to the guys at the Dallas Police or the Dallas Fire Department 911 Center.
Right.
They cannot release it to us.
Why?
Why?
Because there's something on there, or there's stuff on there that they're still investigating. Evidently, there's stuff that's in the background or stuff they heard. He didn't give me the full story, but it cannot be released until the detective that is investigating this signs
you know what?
off.
What?
They were supposed to bring in pictures today.
Yeah.
And he called me like 30 minutes before and said, you know what? We found the guy. We're going to arrest him based on some other things. I want to take some fresh pictures and bring those to you. And I'm like...
So they really think they got the guy that held you up?
Well, yeah, so maybe that's why they're not releasing it, because they'll go in and have him talk, and then they'll compare the voice.
No, the guy who works over there in the 911
Fire department, got it.
All right. He listens to the show.
It is the fire department.
Yeah, fire department runs the 911 center.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dang. Go ahead.
He does listen to the show, and he guaranteed me that as soon as the detective signs off and releases the tape, it's ours.
Okay.
It's already done. He's got it. It's sitting in his office, but he cannot release it to us.
Will they let us listen to it over the phone?
That would be releasing it. No.
Maybe they just don't want to tip off the guy before they get him.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. All right. So if we get close on Jackal, we can get him then, right?
All right. Well, Dan, just leave me the number. I'll call tomorrow. But
why would the station not give us, a lot of money for bands? These white trash parties, especially the last one we did at Jay Gilligan's, had over 4,000 people.
I know.
That's a lot of people for, a concert for a small area like that.
I know. No, I know that. It's, they're just, not putting any money into it.
Oh, really?
So, man, I'm sitting on the freeway.
Mm-hmm.
This car, oh my God, this car just screeched off onto the freeway. This girl jumped out. She's screaming at the guy. The guy is standing with his door open. They're in this huge fight. Oh my God. I'm sorry, dude. I know you don't want to hear that.
Are you close enough to where I can talk to him?
Yeah, you want me to go talk to him?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm pulling up.
You didn't have a lot of good luck.
Now.
No, I know.
Getting around people.
He don't care.
Get in the car right now.
Yeah. Yeah, see if I can talk to him. Maybe we can hear him get shot live.
No. You like him.
Put his pants up. And
if his pants were down?
Yeah.
Why does he have his pants down?
I don't know. You want me to see if he'll talk to you?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Hey, dude! Hey! Russ Martin wants to talk to you! On the radio! Russ Martin on the radio! You want to talk to him? What's in your pocket, dude? Russ Martin. Russ Martin on the radio. Russ Martin. You know, on the radio?
Big fan.
You talk to him? Yeah. Say what's up, Russ.
Hey, dude, you're on the air. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you and your woman fighting about?
Can you hear him? Not really. Barely? Oh.
I bet Rob.
What'd you say, man?
Are you there?
Yeah.
What are you and your woman fighting about?
Oh, he wants to know what you're fighting about. Well, we mad because, man, I don't know, we come back from the house and stuff. Oh, you're mad at the house? Yeah, I gotta go pick up my mother-in-law.
In the top of the roof and I see the piece. The engine falls down first and after that the bundle there.
What?
What did he say?
He said that he and his
All right, it's a fascinating bit, but I've grown tired of it. Mm-hmm. What, break? I was going to do the Pope bit. How bad?
Pretty bad.
All right.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
O'Malley, see if you can get Gary. Did you get already? I told him earlier and I forgot. Gary.
What?
What are you having for dinner?
I've already ate.
What'd you have?
I had steak.
You rub your weenie on it?
Hey, man, if you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to tell you once and for all.
All right.
And you better listen.
What else did you have with the steak?
I'm going to come down to the station one more time.
Did you have potatoes?
So nice. You better thank God.
Did you have potatoes?
Eddie's down there with you.
Did you have any soup?
You better thank God.
What did you have?
Down there with you, because if he wasn't there.
Oh, if Eddie wasn't here, what?
I'll tell you what.
What?
Just get me down that station one more time. Just get me down there, Russ. It won't be a pretty picture this time.
What are you going to paint?
It won't
What are you
be
going to do?
you jumping on my back, you little jabroni.
You want me to dress up like a great big pot pie?
You little bitty little punk who used to run bubblers, spite your big mouth off.
Gary live with his mama. You live with your mama?
Live with your mama.
You live with your mama? You live with your mama? Gary live with his mama.
I tried to take up for you this week.
How did you take up for me?
I tried to take up for you.
Why?
I did some little personal investigating of my own. And I happened to talk to a personal, you know Kid Craddock's got a personal secretary?
Yeah.
Well, I had a little talk with her.
About what?
I just called and told her I want to know why Kid Craddock's getting on my boy Russ, and I want to know what the deal is, and tell him if he don't back off, he's going to get the smack laid on him. She goes, well, who are you? And I said, you'll find out who I am. I said, baby, you better tell him to back off.
Well, I didn't know that, Gary, and I apologize.
I just want to tell you that. She didn't even say she'd never heard of Russ Martin. I said,
oh, they know. They steal from me every single day.
I told her if he didn't want his candy ass whipped, that he better shut up. And she goes, well, woo. And I said, well, you'll think woo when the next big thing comes down there, baby.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I said that to people. Woo? You'll think woo. Oh. Then I apologize for everything I've done. I didn't know you. I didn't.
You better start showing me my proper respect.
I'm propping you up. So you can squeaky ball.
You just remember that.
Then I apologize. I didn't know you were going after Craddock.
Well, I will call her and had a little talk with her and told her.
You just straighten her out.
I said if she don't, she said she just moved in from town. I said, yeah, well, you never heard of, I've never heard of Russ Martin. I said, well, yeah, right. I said, you're on crack. And I tell you one thing, tell Mr. Craddock that he better back off.
All right.
The next big thing will be down there to kiss wherever he is.
All right. Then I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If you want, hey Russ, if you want to know who I am, turn it on Channel 21 at 7 o'clock and watch the next big thing walk down the ring. I guarantee he's not gay.
Are you going to be on TV tonight?
Yeah, Channel 21, baby, when I walk out with my manager.
What?
One thing I'm mad about is called Big Jimmy.
Man, he's living through these wrestlers.
He really is.
Delusional?
I love Stephanie McMahon.
I mean, he's really a sweet guy, but I really think he's retarded.
I think there's a line.
All right, I understand. So you're going to be at 7 o'clock tonight on 21?
Yeah, come go. 7 o'clock, 21, the next big bang.
Click. Got it. What is it, Ronnie?
Gary.
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone? Man, I just know he's going to be sitting around tonight watching 21 and the same-sex marriage with his pants around his ankles, peeing all over itself. Gary, buddy. Good God, two men rolling around each other. You know, when you see it, it's 69 and in the rain.
Yeah, it is.
Gary.
Just things that don't go into mouths.
You pathetic pea bed.
He's got a job.
Damn! Oh, there's a wrestler out smacking the ass. Did you get that, Ronnie? Yeah. See, we know you ain't got no job.
No.
Gary's got a job.
No, still unemployed.
What is it you did before you got fired or laid off?
I did work on F-16 aircraft stuff, doing tools for aircraft.
So how come you can't find another job?
Because I ain't looking.
Hold on a second. They're showing a mugshot of Nick Nolte on CNN right now.
Man.
Oh, man. He looks like Bill the Cat. He looks exactly like... You're right. Wait until if you haven't seen it, because Nolte got arrested for DWI or DUI, whatever they call it in California. As soon as you see it on the news tonight at 10 or whenever, they show his mugshot. Think of Bill the Cat. It's even the same effing shirt. We got a break again?
I gotta get these in before 7.
Oh, all right. We gotta go, Ronnie.
Thanks.
All right, bye. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
It's licking me again.
Say something for your little brother.
Every time I seat my balls in the sorbet, the dog licks me. Look, wrestling's on. Channel is wrestling coming. What did he say? 21?
Yeah.
Can I change the channels in here? No, I can't. Did we get UHF on these?
Get ready to find out.
There's 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming on. You know, Gary's sitting right in front of the TV right now, blowing on his pot pie so it don't scald his balls. All right. Excuse me. All right, we'll take this. We'll go. What is it, Mark?
Russ.
Yes, sir?
I've been sitting here in this chair for the last 2 hours waiting for this Pope bit. I'm a deputy sheriff. Don't do your buddies like this. I got to go to Fort Hood tomorrow, so I can't hear it.
Why are you going to Fort Hood?
I have a friend that used to work with me that's in the Army now, and I go down there to hang out and see him for a little while. I would just give me a little snippet, something to appease me.
All right, I'll give you a snippet, and then I'll do the whole thing tomorrow.
Russ?
Yeah.
I salute you. Thank you.
Buddy, that's cold.
Just for that, no Pope for you.
All right, Eddie, give me just a little start. After this big build-up, it's going to blow. And then we'll go, because it's after 7 already.
I have decided that there are still problems in the church. Still too many problems with the ladies. The Pope wants you to knock it off with the ladies. Here is my latest edict. I said edict, not eat. Edict about the ladies.
Official word from the Pope.
Hi, Bob.
I thought you were done.
A few things to remember about ladies.
What you do? It's after 7 o'clock.
Damn.
Do not vacation with a lady. Do not enjoy a box of wine with a lady.
Rest of it, I don't need it. Let's stop.
Do not take a weenie and dress it up as Vic Damone.
Vic Damone.
Wise words. Wise words. That's why he's the Pope.
No.
I hung up.
Is that enough or a couple more?
Couple more.
All right.
Little tease.
Do not stick a Pop-Tart with sprinkles in the oenie. Do not visit the Owen Spring Creek farm with the oenie. Oenies will scare you. At night, they will knock on your door and run off. Fuldura.
It's a good tease.
Have you had enough?
I've had plenty.
Okay. I will save the rest of my edict. I said E, not eat.
Gotcha.
Edict for tomorrow. Plenty more. And a fabulous song. In fact, I will now give you a taste of this song for tomorrow.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show, to get in the studio audience, to make a donation to the Listener Foundation, or to get on the show's weekly email list, simply go to russmartin.com. To email us during the show and only during the show, send your messages to studio@russmartin.com. Visit our news director's links and photo gallery at johndavidryan.com. To find Eddie's fascinating and provocative website, go to eddieBoyd.com. To see what Gary looks like, you can find him on my website. It's danlewis.net. For information about the rest of the station, go to 1053fmtalk.com. Not the weenie.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.